Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your regularly scheduled programming. We've got a great show for everyone here today, and we're already getting into the draft. So let's just introduce ourselves real quick. I am your host, Steven, along with my other host.
Grant also sucks.
Yes, and we have got a big battle tonight. We've got the Team Megaladon versus the Team Armored Dusk Riders. So let's begin. We're going to head over to the drafting footage here, and we're already underway. Okay, now we're doing good. Chat should be able to hear me now. So, apologies for that. Grant, give me some words.
All right. So first, the first pick overall was Vel'Koz for Seth's team. Without a doubt, that's going over to Mr. Ryan Reichenbach, aka Light Strike. He's the mid laner probably. Going up against what was just picked, the Ace Soul for Mr. Nico Toppy, aka Sunny Fellow. Now we've seen this matchup before between Ryan and Nico, but last time it was the Yone versus the Malzahar because both of their respective mains were banned. Um, Now Nico is very well known for playing Ace Soul. You see that very often with him. You kind of thought maybe he might save it for a counter pick, but in the words of Nico Toppy himself, uh, Aesol counters nothing, and nothing counters Aesol, or and everything counters Aesol rather. So, an interesting pick to be sure. The Vel'Koz pick, Ryan Reichenbach has played that like his entire life. Although he just recently told me his win rate on it is only 27%, so that'll be an interesting matchup. On the other sides, we've got Tom Kench going over to Indian Space Cow. A common pick for him, certainly to be in the top lane up against the Gnar for Hurricane Tim. Also been spamming that lately, as well as the Cho'Gath. I thought maybe the Cho'Gath or the Yup Croc might be in the pick for him, but um, He went with the Gnar to get that extra range on Tom Kench. Definitely a good pick there. Um, Kane on the Noah for Boaz. Also a common pick for him. I thought maybe Zach, but he saved the Kane for last to try and get that counter pick in. Definitely a solid pick for him. We've got Olaf for Mr. James, aka John is best sup. Another very strong pick for him. It's going to be an interesting matchup. Then in the bot lanes, we got Senna Morgana versus Soraka Misfortune. These will be another interesting lane. Maybe a bit of our less experienced players on in that lane. So it'll be an interesting matchup for sure. A bit more range on the Senna Morgana, and a little bit more engage on the Soraka Misfortune. So that'll be pretty interesting to see in the bottom. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, you definitely covered all of it. We're moving into the game footage now, transitioning that over. All right. So we've got an interesting thing going on here. They had to redraft because of how they've structured the drafting this time around. Because I don't think everyone owns all the champions, which is okay. So, looks like they're finishing up their pick phase, and
Yep.
you pretty much hit the nail on the head with all the comp. I definitely. Who do you think's gonna win? Like comp alone, what are your predictions for this match here?
Comp alone, like not taking into account players at
Oh,
all.
take into account everything. Yeah, I just take it
Okay,
at face
taking into
value. What are
account
we doing?
players, I think it's a pretty tough call because both have a very good mix of seasoned veterans and brand new players. The Acel from Nico is absolutely terrifying. I've seen him play it in plat and absolutely smash other people in platinum. Maybe one of the best players in this game. But going up against, I think the scariest player on the other side of the field is going to be the Kane from Noah. Kane's a pretty strong jungler right now, and especially on Noah, who's is a pretty strong player himself. Um, but I'm definitely watching the mid lane early in the game. I know a common tactic is to get that level 2 gank off in the mid lane. It's usually a pretty solid strategy decision. Um, and then the top lane, I can't not give the top lane to Gnar. I think that's a pretty tough choice to give to Tom Kench, given what Tom Kench does versus what Gnar does. You know, the ranged versus melee matchup in the top lane, it never goes well early for the melee champion. Um, unless sometimes, you know, maybe the ranged one is squishier, which Gnar of course isn't. Gnar, of course, as well. Very popular pick at all levels of play in League of Legends. Very popular in LCS as well and LEC. Um, very highly contested, so I'm expecting the win up there. Mid will be very interesting. Both decently ranged mages for players who have played these champions for basically their entire lives. So it'll be fun to watch.
Yes. So just to clarify, Tim's team is the Megalodons, right?
Yes, that is
Okay, so they are
correct.
the Megalodons. They will be on the red side, and the Armored Tusk Riders is going to be on the left side of the field.
Hmm.
And that's going to definitely. I don't know why I
I
was
think
going to
that'll
say
play
that's.
in.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
think that'll play in a little bit. Olaf, I think usually wants to farm his red side first,
yeah.
so he won't get that strong leash from his Misfortune Soraka bot lane. Before I get into more of that, though, I forgot to give a quick shout out to Hurricane Tim in the chat. Earlier, he had asked if he could lay in my hammock with me, and that's a definite yes to anyone else listening. I know Tim might be in the game by now, but if you're listening, Tim, just come on over. We'll play some Spider-Man. We'll do that.
Ooh, which
Anyway,
Spider-Man
back to
game?
the game. The newest one, Miles Morales. So you can have the exaggerated swagger of a black teen while chillingly hanging out in the hammock with me, Tim. It'll be great. We can do it together. Um,
So 30
other,
seconds on the clock here.
I think the last thing I'd want to cover is the Morgana pick is interesting. I know Manders 9 is comfortable on the Morgana pick, but I don't think matchup wise that's going to be great into the first of all, that bot lane, there's not a lot of hard CC between Misfortune and Soraka, as well as Acel, a possible gank from them, or the Olaf, you know? Um, granted, Acel's got that big stun, but it's one ability. That's the only thing you can really Black Shield from besides a couple of slows. So I think the Morgana might have a bit of a rougher time, especially in the earlier parts of the game, as we're starting to head into Summoner's Rift here, and we'll see how that plays out.
For sure, we are launching right now. We're about to get you guys into the action. And that action we shall get into. Just need to...
Oh, this just in from Aspect99 in the chat. This match is apparently sponsored by Spider-Man himself. So thank you, Peter Parker, for throwing that out there. We appreciate it, man.
All right, transitioning to the game footage. Here we go, boys. Welcome to the Summoner's Rift, as we all know it. Aurelion Sol Nico rocking the green Aurelion Sol Chroma.
The green team. We got Broloff, the classic Olaf skin for many pro players and amateur players alike.
Oh,
sure
hit
to give
him with
a
the
slight
Shark
buff.
Pog at the start of the match.
Oh, just Shark Pog. There's no Shark Pog in this one, though.
I don't know why he said that. But
I'm not sure either.
let's take a
There's
look.
also not
we do
Land
have some
Shark.
very nice color palettes here. We've got a bit of a watermelon going on with the red side here. And we've got a bit of a blue and pink, I think, on the blue side.
I wonder if that's intentional.
Everything is intentional when it comes to style.
We'll make a game of it.
Everybody's both teams have kind of set their lines like pawns up against the rivers, lined up in each of their respective areas or entrances into their jungle camp areas, all along the rift, as they're starting to set up, and lane phase will begin soon as minions are walking down their lanes. Like I said before, Olaf is starting his red. He likes to do that, so he'll get some help from Tim on the Gnar. While Misfortune and Soraka are chilling. In their blue side, just to show that Olaf may have done his blue instead. While Kayn doing the classic Kayn move, starting his chickens.
Yes.
Action starting right away in the mid lane. Olaf and, I'm sorry, not Olaf. Vel'Koz and Asol.
Asol quickly driving him off as he takes domination over this wave. A big experience gap in the mid lane for sure. Vel'Koz, Light Strike definitely has the time advantage, but Sunnyfellow definitely has a motor skill advantage when it comes to these players.
I'd have to agree with that one for sure. I think the highest rank that Vel'Koz has achieved is gold, whereas Asol is currently in plat and is moving through it quite nicely. So it's
Olaf
probably a slight advantage to him.
Oh,
Olaf's in.
Vel'Koz is going to be a flash. But he comes back and almost collides with that X. Got to be very careful on that.
Vel'Koz burned the flash. He lost that there. Bit of action going down in the bot lane too. Subtle trades back and forth. I've seen Morgana hit a Q or
Olaf
two.
looking to 1v1 the Kayn. He's not going to be able to steal that red buff, but he is going to drive him away. Vel'Koz
gotta get him out of there. Vel'Koz coming to support.
Some question mark pings from the blue team, definitely.
Wonder what was going on there. Oh, must have been Asol was missing.
Allow me to get LCS positions for everybody. There we go.
Bit of a chess match in the top lane over there. Tahm Kench and Gnar just kind of casually going back and forth, letting each other farm up a bit. A bit of a bro lane over there. Although we may see some action from the King on the blue side. Gnar, they're in the middle of the lane there, and Kayn's collecting the blue buff right now. Looking poised and ready to grab that Skull Crab and move up to the top lane. While Olaf's doing the same, but on the bottom side.
Bot lane very pushed up. They're definitely going to correct that right now as they let the wave come back.
And here
Olaf
comes Kayn towards
looking
top,
to go
but
mid lane.
Gnar has vision.
Here comes mid lane.
Kayn coming top.
And nothing happening.
The Gnar had vision. He saw him, peeked him out there in the river as he was coming in, so he was going to get away very easily. Didn't even have to burn the flash. Poke the Tahm Kench a little bit. Poke the big fish. Brood onto Soraka. Nice damage. Asol looking a little low there. But he gets the nice stun onto Vel'Koz. Pretty even so far, I'd have to say, across across the entire Summoner's Rift. Bit of a gold advantage to the blue side. Likely doing just farm. Farm efficiency, you know, lasting those minions, always important. Kayn looking to gank topside again with Olaf present and a ward in the river.
Oh, you're gonna taunt him with a recall.
Unsuccessful.
Oh no. Boomerang.
Unsuccessful gank top again by Kayn, as they're both junglers are gonna back.
Asa gonna cash in his small lead in lane as he goes to grab his Dark Seal and a control ward.
Mountain Dragon just spawned. Likely to see some action going over there. Red side does have the Scuttle Crab that they just lost, actually. So they'll be probably looking to get back over there quickly and grab some vision on it. Surprised the bot lane isn't walking over there to ward it, to make sure Kayn isn't over there trying to sneak it away from them while Olaf is walking back. And here we go, we got some guys walking over there. Olaf using the Scryer's Bloom over on the Mountain Dragon. Kayn doing the same to make sure nobody's there, but he spots out Olaf. And they're gonna have to back off of it for now. Don't want to risk dying early.
Taking a look at the score here, Kayn definitely grabbing the farm advantage, but other lanes really tied up.
Yeah, very, very close. Very slight to Gnar as well, as they're doing a little bit more trading up there.
Things should start heating up as Kayn attempts to go for this dragon here.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and sneak it, but Red's got a bunch of vision over there. They're going to see him.
Yeah, Olaf already responding.
Yep, they spot him out with that control ward.
Going to come in and respawn. Respond to the emergency.
And there we go. Olaf's going straight in. He wants that Vel'Koz.
Vel'Koz's going to flash for the second time this game. Going to get stunned and ulted. Activate his barrier. But they're looking for more. Vel'Koz definitely getting cocky.
Ulti out of the Vel'Koz.
But the teleport coming in might
Olaf's gotta go down. Oh, first blood over to Tom. Maybe not quite the first blood on Tom. Oh, a big ulti for Gnar. Holy cow. They're gonna pick up a little bit of compensation for that lost jungler there. With the 1 kill onto their Aesol.
The Megalodon's definitely not going to let this slide as bottom lane taking the turret plating and wanting to respond for this dragon. They want to fight for this mountain. Olaf respawning and already en route to the situation.
Oh no, they got caught out by the Tom Kench ultimate. Pounded Sozin's probably going down. Kayn doing a lot of damage, but I think they're safely get away under their tower. As they're getting support from the jungler.
Here it comes.
There we go.
The kill on Tom Kench. Senna also down. That is
falls right after.
Definitely going to be a proper response to blue team's aggression by the red team, and they are going to get Dragon no problem. Any advantage that the Armored Tusk Riders had is falling quickly on the map.
Yep. Scores 3-1, 500, 600 gold lead over to Team Megalodon as Light Strike's getting a couple more pokes in on the Olaf there, and it's going to force him back maybe to the red buff and go back and get some jungle camps.
Mountain Drake still on the table for both teams.
Yeah, nobody picked it up. I'm surprised. I'm surprised Armored Dusk Riders didn't go for it and instead went for the bot lane where they were punished for their hubris. Which Kayn do you think we're going to see out of this game, blue or red?
Definitely blue Kayn. No shot.
Blue Kayn?
No shot at red Kayn.
I think you could be right. The Olaf and the Gnar are the tankiest people.
They've got the Tom Kench. They've got all the health advantage they need. I think.
I don't know that they
Kayn
do.
In this match
I think they might need the red Kayn.
Kayn in this match is looking, in my opinion, to nuke Aesol and to nuke Misfortune and Soraka. I might be wrong on that.
That's true. Well, Aesol typically builds a couple of health items to give him that extra bit of survivability while he's trying to poke people out with the stars. But look at Boaz's build on the Kayn so far. He's got the Sarita Dirk. So I think he is going to try and go for that blue Kane. You might be right. Red Kane might be building something else in that early game.
Yeah, you'd definitely be building a little bit more bruiser already if you're thinking about Red King. Olaf taking the dragon right now. No contest for the blue team. Except right now.
Oh, you take that back.
I take that back immediately. Looking to take some shots.
Oh, the Paladin's going to shove him off. They're going to pick up the kill on Morgana. And they're going to secure that dragon uncontested. Now, hopefully we'll see the answer from blue side, and Kane picking up the Rift Herald here, I think is what we're going to see.
Oh, for sure. He's already going for it.
Hurricane Tim is unaware, so they should be able to pick that up, no problem, unless Olaf starts walking up from the mid lane. Peek if he's there, because
looking to help him out, though. Gnar following close behind.
Vel'Koz
also looking to help.
Kane's low, coming out. Oh, nice help from the Soraka. And Kane goes down.
Vel'Koz goes down.
Olaf's got to get out of there, though.
Tahm Kench being left out to dry as he gets 3v1.
Double buffs, but it's a Tahm Kench versus one angry Viking.
Oh, the Grump!
Oh, he's solo one auto.
And he goes down.
Killed by Grump there himself. But they do pick up the kill onto the Toad.
Not looking good.
7-1, yeah, it's not looking great for blue side. 2,000 plus gold advantage for them, for the red side. They're going to like that going into this bot lane skirmish. Misfortune gets stunned by Morgana. Black shield onto herself. Nice heals from Pound Boy onto his Misfortune. Nice dodge of the Morgana Q. Root after root. Oh my god, they are not letting her alone.
Oh.
And they pick up the kill on Morgana. Well, that is some spicy gameplay right there. Kane's looking to come back around on the top side of the jungle. I don't know how Morgana lived there. She got rooted like 3 times.
Tahm Kench ulting in for the top lane. Tim under pressure.
I don't think you want to trade this. I don't think you want to trade this, Tahm Kench. You're going down.
Very well.
Yeah. Decent trade by both. Tahm Kench is going to heal a bunch of that up from his E passive. While Olaf's picking up the Rift Herald, I think.
Aurelion Sol looking to help.
Yeah, get some nice support from his mid laner. Maybe his top laner too, as he's clearing that top ward. Although I hope they spot him out. Vel'Koz should know that his mid laner is missing. And Tahm Kench knows that his top laner just cleared that ward, so they may be trying to pull something sneaky there in the blue side river. Tahm Kench looking really low. He's gonna have to back
here
soon.
Comes the,
but no, here comes the angry Viking, ready to get him back again.
Oh, but he's gonna miss the axe. He's gonna go unstoppable and a flash, but he's gonna commit.
So
maybe
angry.
Not.
So angry from that first blood he got on him earlier. They're gonna pick up the first turret here with the Rift Herald, and I think they'll try and go for the second.
They've got a 4,000 gold lead right now. It's gonna be tough for them to come back if they can keep the pressure on.
Now, I've heard the rule of thumb is, if your team has a 1,000 gold advantage per 5 minutes, that is very, very difficult to overcome. And right now, they've got over 3,000 for 1,000 per 5 minute. That would be 15 minutes is what they should be at. So this is going to be very difficult for the Dusk Riders to overcome for this.
Definitely a very bad start for the Dusk Riders. Kane looking to try and reap some of the bounties coming up right now in the bot lane. But they're going to flash
from the Soraka. They're probably going to escape here.
A teleport
TP
from Tim to support, but it's not going to be necessary.
Just to make sure they get out nice and safe. Now here's the thing. I think the Dusk Raiders aren't entirely out of this game yet. They've got the Kane, who's basically still like a third of a champion.
Yeah, he's still got the CS lead, and he's not too far behind on kills if he can get a couple picks here. But he's gonna miss another game.
Normally as Kane, you like to have that evolved state at around 9 or 10 minutes. So coming in at the 14.5 minute mark, it's gonna be pretty late unless he gets back right now and picks up that transformation.
like
and it looks like we will. Let's see what we get.
It's
and
blue.
It's gonna be blue Kane. You were right. Predicted correctly from those lethality items. Oh no! Look at the top lane.
On the wrong side of the map right now.
Caught completely on the wrong side of the map. Blows his ultimate.
All right, that's a
And
free
gets
pick.
Cleaned up by the Gnar and the Olaf. Working nicely together there. Drag's about to be up. Let's see what we get here for Dragon Roulette. As teams should be starting to look that way. Kane certainly on the right side of the map for that. Olaf and Aesol over on the enemy's blue side, giving over that blue buff to Aesol. Very smart move by their part. While the Dusk Raiders haven't moved over to Dragon yet, so that's a very good pickup.
Oh, and here comes a Valkos. Oh,
not quite yet. He gets safely under his turret with his barrier blown for that, but it got him out. Now I think with the mid laner pushed back, jungler's looking a little weak. I think they go for the dragon here. They just need to get a little bit more bot prio, and then it's basically a free dragon for them. But the blue side will spot him out if Olaf walks into that control ward there. It's a very nicely placed ward. I don't know who put that there, but sitting there in the jungle, Olaf's blue side jungle is a blue control ward.
Oh,
it's,
and he's
going to
completely ignore it. So, oh, he's going to see
maybe
it
he
now,
wanted
but
to
maybe not even
Hopefully
acknowledge that. He just wants to farm. Maybe he wants to be seen.
The man hates Grumps. He just wants Grumps dead. That's all he cares about in this game.
What did Grump ever do to him?
I don't know. Leaving the blast cone up in case he wants his bot lane to come through there and support. I think he's going to go for it now. Nope, he's going to get spotted out by the control ward. Yep. Kane backing right now. Oh, maybe not. Spoke too soon.
All right, territorial advantage on the red side here.
Now we're getting
Dragon's gonna go down easy. Kane definitely looking to steal, but it may not happen. Here comes his chance.
They pulled it out. Oh, a valiant effort by the Kane. He needed to try and go for that.
Oh, Senna gonna
they picked
Olaf.
Nice knife onto the Olaf. Got him while he was low. Kane will go down. And it's a 1-for-1 and a dragon for the red side, so slightly advantage there.
Sozen rocking the 4-0 KD right now.
Yeah, kind of nuts, I'm not gonna lie.
A strange flash by the Morgana as she goes face first in the misfortune. I would have suspected if she flashed forward to use her ultimate, but she's going to run right away. Strange thing about the misfortune not going for the hourglass first, or not misfortune, I'm sorry, Morgana, not going for the hourglass first. Definitely looks like she wanted the lost chapter, and she has her stopwatch, but that's it.
I think that's not the worst move in the entire world. You don't need to pick up your Zhonya's right away. I think you want to get that that mythic item started as soon as possible. Now, what's interesting to me, though, is she's going for the lost chapter, which means she's only picking up Liandry's or Luden's Tempest.
And there's no way it's going to be Luden's this game. It's got to be Liandry's.
I agree. It's got to be Liandry's. I think that's definitely the smart move here, but those are the items that build out a lost chapter.
Okay,
I'm surprised it's not the Imperial Mandate. Oh,
he's gonna get stride breaker.
Kane's got to get away there. Tom Kench coming in from the flank. I think it's going to be a smart move for Red to back out there, and they do. Don't want to risk going in there to a 4v3 is what that would have been. A little bit on the strong side for Red, but you don't want to risk giving up that 10-2 lead.
For sure. We've got lots of bounties on the other team, and if they get those bounties, it can start a comeback real fast.
Yeah, massive 400 bounty. 400
Tim and
bounty
James
on
camping in top jungle, just waiting for something
they're probably
to happen.
trying to pick off that Tom Kench, looking for him.
Yeah, and here he comes. The fisherman waits.
Wandering around.
Fish. Anything could happen, but he's gonna get spotted. He's gonna be out of
walking around the wrong way.
Olaf gonna fight in the mid lane.
Olaf's angry. Olaf 1v3. Gonna get some support from Gnar here in just a second. Aesol picks up the kill on Kane. Exactly what we expected from him on Aesol. 3-0-3. The guy's he's kind of crazy on Aesol. I know we say everything counters Aesol and Aesol counters nothing, but he is proving that wrong today. He's doing pretty good for himself.
Definitely a mental counter. against Vel'Koz for sure.
I think Acel on Nico is a mental counter against frankly anybody. Everybody knows that Nico's Acel is the champion he's been playing since the start of League. You know, he picked a champion that he wanted to, that just looked fun and wanted to start learning, and that's what he's been playing since the start of his League of Legends career.
Here comes the next Rift Herald push.
Morgana looking really low there. Oh, picked up by the boomerang. Black Shield ain't gonna do you nothing there.
So we have a second Rift Herald ready to be deployed in the field. Not sure where it's going to go, but what we do know is Vel'Koz has lane swapped with the bot lane here, trying to give Acel a 2v1 pressure, and definitely seems to be working out for Vel'Koz. He's getting his farm back up, but
despite the kills and assists difference between Vel'Koz and Acel, Vel'Koz is doing a great job of keeping that farm, that CS, very, very even. You know, difference of 5 or 6 between them. That's pretty good.
For sure, Olaf has recalled, purchased his next set of items, going for the red.
CS across the board is pretty even, with maybe the minor exception of the Tom Kench and Gnar. Gnar's got almost a 30+ CS. Acel going in the bot lane.
He's hungry. Not going to get punished really by Kane today. He sees the Acel and says, you know what, I'm good.
Vel'Koz burned the flashing barrier there. Pinged out by Nico.
Acel being extremely aggressive.
He's got some support from his teammates, the Tom Kench and the Kane.
Olaf taking all the bullets, but he's going to do a 2v1 and probably make it.
The man's absolutely crazy solo. Oh my god. That's the thing about Olaf too. Olaf is one of the few champions in the League of Legends that benefits. Oh, the King comes back in. He's gonna pop him. Oh, when he goes down, big shutdown gold going over to Kane.
Here comes another punish though.
I think he's gonna be able to get away here. He's got a low cooldown on his E. He's walking through walls. He can slow his enemies.
Extra but then now doesn't want to get him away, but he's gonna waste that flash.
Back to what I was saying. The Olaf is one of the few champions in the League of Legends that benefits more when he has low health. I'm sure that the Olaf took the Last Stand rune, which gives you more damage the less health you have, and he also has the Olaf passive, which gives him more attack speed the less health that he has. So definitely a double whammy there. When Olaf is 25% health or less, he's hitting you fast, he's hitting you hard. So you don't want, if you're both low, you don't want to take a fight with Olaf. You're not going to get him.
No contest on the Dragon this time. Kane's just deciding he wants more currency. He wants to stay in the fight with his build.
A quick fight between the Gnar and the Senna in the river down there. A little bit of a trade there, nothing happened. Morgana missed her bind, so no lives lost.
Moonstone Renewer getting picked up by the Soraka.
To see that one. Moonstone Renewer is one of the strongest items in the game right now. Even on almost any champion, quite frankly. You can build it on quite a few more champions than you might expect. I see it a lot on Lilia jungle. You see it on Ivern top. It goes really well on any champion, and what I think anyone can expect from the Soraka next is the Staff of Flowing Water to give you the Moon Staff combo. You're healing people, you're making them fast, you're giving your both ability power. It's a really busted combo, honestly, and I'd be surprised not to see Soraka build that here.
Oh, perfect skill shot by the Senna. But will it pay off? Looks like he's gonna punish that easily.
The missed follow-up bind on the Morgana cost Senna her life.
James deciding to let the timer expire on his Shelly as it goes for a bot lane siege on its own. Definitely thought they would have pushed mid with it, but I think they want to keep the currency flowing that lane. Here comes a bot tower loss.
You want to keep your 4-0 misfortune at 4-0 and gaining a more gold advantage there. That's all Shelly's going to get, though. She's going to die down to Kane there.
They've decided they don't want to try and push it too far. They want to just move on, maybe siege mid lane, and that's what's going to happen here.
Meanwhile, top lane, Gnar and Tom Kench going back and forth just a little bit. He's going to lose the Mega Gnar. trying to push back that tier 2 tower.
Oh, Morgana gonna get eaten for lunch here. Maybe not.
Oh no, Olaf has to burn the ultimate to escape. While Soraka's probably gonna go down here to the Senna. Senna's built Kraken Slayer at this point, and she's doing a lot of damage.
Yes, definitely gonna ramp up.
I think that's the thing with the Dusk Raiders. They're gonna scale quite a bit better. The Kayn has scaled down, he's reached his form. The Senna scales out of her mind as Vel'Koz is going in on the Misfortune, and she's going to go down, burning that 400 gold bounty. Going over to him. That's pretty big on the Vel'Koz now as he picks up his first kill of the game.
Tim getting ganged up on, but he's going to get out safely.
I think he'll escape. He's going to get some... Ooh, nice assistance from the Asol there. That's a big shutdown onto Kayn too.
Kayn getting extremely greedy this game.
Yeah. Hard to pop a Gnar when you're blue Kayn. As they're going to go for the Senna too. I think they're... Oh. Stun doesn't land. Nice pickup by the Tom Kent. I'm just going to keep trying to poke him out. Oh, as Morgana's caught out by the Olaf. He's just going to run at her really angrily.
Morgana finally a Leon.
That's going to be a lot of damage for her as well. I think that might be the better pick for her at this point. You don't want that Imperial mandate as you might normally build. You've lost that early lane advantage. You want damage over time against that Gnar and the Olaf, who are going to have a lot of health and burn them down to Kingdom Come.
All right, looking at a bit of a cooldown period as everyone decides they want to regroup and push for the next objective. In a minute 20, we've got an Infernal Drake soul point for the red team. Other than that, Kayn looking to try and get his farm up after taking a couple deaths, and the rest of the lane looking to group mid and pray to God that that turret doesn't go down too fast.
That's the one advantage this Kayn has had. His clear speed has been phenomenal this game. He's had a 163 to 130 advantage over the Olaf, which is kind of nuts, considering how far behind he is on kills and assists and deaths. So doing a great job there, and I think that just shows you how good of a player Noah is on Boas. He's really good at playing from behind, knows when to hold him and knows when to fold him, and just chill back and farm for a little bit and scale up.
For sure. The Megalodon's definitely already setting up for the dragon, as they don't want this to get stolen. They want that soul point. They want to be able to snowball and finish the game by 30.
Dusk Raiders have no choice but to contest it there and poke out the Gnar a bit. Nice true damage from the Vel'Koz coming in.
Just a constant battle of attrition here. They don't want anyone getting through. But
trying to poke everybody out.
The dragon's gonna spawn, and it's gonna be pretty obvious who gets this. Unless Kayn wants to wall walk in and steal it, they've got this locked down. They're gonna pull it out.
It's gonna be tough. They're gonna pull it out. They've denied the vision there. Gnar being the guardian of the dragon as he's chilling out in that bush. Oh, they're backing off a little bit.
Not as easy as a fight as it once was for this dragon.
Yeah.
It's gonna decide to walk back to its home.
Team Megalodon playing
they're being
squatty
so
potties
safe
over there.
Oh,
the pop on the Olaf.
And that's a steal.
Yes, they picked up the Infernal Dragon. Huge pickup.
Aurelion Sol almost stealing it back with his ultimate, but that's not going to happen.
There's a lot going on in this fight on all sides of the map. Huge fight for the Dusk Raiders.
That's a lot of shutdowns for the Dusk Riders.
3 kills, Infernal Dragon stolen, Dragon Soul stolen, and only 1 kill given away. I think that's a huge dub for the Dusk Raiders.
I have to agree.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Team Megalodon's gonna have to be careful now. They're closing up that gold lead that they once had. It was about 6,000 before. Now it's only peaking just behind 5,000 gold. But as I was saying before, blue side scales quite a bit harder than the red side. Vel'Koz's true damage late game is going to be pretty nuts. Kayn late game nuts. And then the Senna is just going to get more and more stacks on that passive, do more range, more damage, more crit. And that Kraken Slayer is going to do a lot of work in the late game. They're going to be doing a lot of true damage between Senna and Vel'Koz.
That game definitely slowing down a bit as people want to power up before the next battle, but Gnar looking to split push in the bot lane, and he's going to clear a wave and get started on taking down the next turret as the rest of the team farms up on both sides.
I think they're going to start trying to lift with the Baron here. They want to pressure that Baron and force them out. And there's the ping from Nico. Getting ready to start the Baron. They're getting going. Whole team's over there besides the Gnar. He's distracting Vel'Koz in the bot lane. The only one over there right now is Kayn. Going a little slow on this Baron. It's not going good. They're going to try to get the pick on the Kayn.
He's going to go down.
Oh, survive for a little bit longer. And he's gone. So it should be a pretty free Baron. Blue definitely needs to get out of here quickly before the Olaf runs at them really angrily and just murders their entire team.
Yeah, it's going to be a quick team wipe if they don't run away. But
Asol's hungry for more? Nope.
Nope, they're going to say, okay, we're half health, but let's just do Baron. We've got the life.
They're going to pick up the Baron. Vel'Koz down there in the bottom lane, duking it out with Gnar. And this should be a pretty free pickup of the Baron here.
Senna's ult is available to attempt to steal it.
But they have no vision on it. Lucky. Would have been a lucky shot. Valiant effort there by the Senna.
Baron Nashor is going to go down. This should secure a siege if they group up. Tim not looking to let up though. He just wants to keep farming the spot line. He knows he's untouchable right now.
I think it's a little greedy of a play though to stay down there so long when your entire team left the map. You don't know where the blue enemy team is. The King could have easily come over there and picked up the Gnar kill with the assistance of Vel'Koz and Morgana, I think, but gonna get away safely. Kane's just trying to keep that amazing farm lead over the Olaf. 204 to 150. That is insane for a 1-5 Kane versus a 5-4 Olaf. Sure. It should be a massive farm advantage for the Olaf.
Yeah, he knows how to play when he's against the ropes. He knows that if he can't win in the combat, he can win in the farm. This Kane, his fast clear just lets him come back in the gold like that. And they're keeping a 5 gold deficit. They're not letting it drop too far behind despite being 8 to 20. So definitely decent downtime management for these players.
They're playing well from behind, without a doubt. The Dusk Raider's doing well there, and I think that's an important thing that some new players often forget about is farm is just as important as kills. You know, you can go 0-0-0 for the entire game until like 35 minutes, like we're almost at right now, and have the most farm and just be an unstoppable monster because you've just been killing minions like an animal.
Yeah, I'd say if you've got 300 CS by the end of the game, it's very hard for you to lose.
Farm is underrated, for sure.
Kill your minions, kids. Anyways.
Yeah, kill your minions out there.
Oh, a bit
big
of a
CS
from the down
differences. Big CS differences across the board, I think, in most positions. At least 20, I think, in every position, whether to the blue side or the red side. So
either a steal happens here, or it's going to be Infernal Soul for the Megaladons, and we're going to see.
They're gonna have to pull out the miracle play that they did last time.
Vel'Koz probably wants to ult, and Kane wants to come in and steal. So let's see.
Well, Blue's missing 2 members. It's gonna be a 3v3 here. I hope we see Misfortune come down to help out. They're gonna need it. Vel'Koz coming in, trying to do a bunch of damage. And they picked up the Infernal Soul over the red, but Aesol getting a lot of poke on the light strike. Let's see if Kane can clean it up. A lot of damage onto the Aesol, but he stopwatches, and he's gonna have to get out. It's a 1v3 at that point, and you don't want to face against that Gnar. Oh, but he's gonna land the stun over the wall. It's kind of nuts, by the way. Picking the kill up on the Kane. That's a 1 for 3 in the favor of red side. And the Infernal Soul, definitely a big pickup for them.
Here comes the mid-lane siege.
I think they're going to be looking to close this one out here soon. It's not looking great at this point for the Dusk Raiders. Infernal Soul on Olaf, Aesol, and Gnar is going to be a very tough challenge to overcome, and the Misfortune for that matter. Misfortune's picked up a Gale Force and a Collector. That is a strong combo, my friend. Let me tell you what, the nicest feeling as a Misfortune player myself, nicest feeling is having those 2 items and Gale Forcing right into somebody and picking up a kill with Collector. Definitely love to see that. It's a lot of damage from that champion, especially on her ultimate as well. The collector does well, as she also picks up an infinity edge just now. That's going to be really, really strong in her. She's huge right now.
For sure. Megalodons were not going to close the game out in that mid lane siege. They just wanted to try and get one turret close. So they are recalling. Their Baron buff has worn off. It's going to be a little bit more difficult for them to get a real snowball back if they start losing a little bit more, but hopefully they can keep their efforts up and close this game out. Otherwise, a comeback could be in order for
no doubt
the Dusk Raiders.
I also just noticed Acel has not died once this game.
For sure, it's a
He's
no
got
death game.
700 gold bounty. This is why you ban Acel against Nico. The guy's kind of crazy.
Kind of cracked, as the kids say these days.
I think you might say cracked, yeah. Definitely not a squatty potty in this situation.
What's that, Grant?
Squatty potty is someone who pees sitting down. It's a bit of not a good thing, especially if you're like John Reichenbach or something like that, for example. I think he's been known to do it. So one might call him a squatty potty.
Oh, interesting. Anyways, back to the game. Megalodon's really trying to get an inhibitor here, but Tim, he's on his own side quest here. He wants to get the bot lane. Aurelion Sol just wants to bully Ryan into just quitting the game at this point. But hold on, Karma might be a bitch for him, and it's going to be as he gets 2v1.
I think he's going to get popped here. Oh,
death.
Jesus Christ, that's
1,000 gold to the Kayn. That's
a lot of damage. Yep, big pickup for Kayn. Kayn, by the way, picking up Prowler's Claw, Mirror Mana, and Electro
and
for
here
himself.
comes Tom Kench to try and defend the bot lane. He's luckily not going to die with the bot lane turret. He's going to go down.
He had the Senna passive on him on the Senna E. As he ulted in, so all the red side saw was a Wraith version of Tom Kench. As you see, a Tom Kench ult in, and it's just a Wraith. Not much mystery there to who it is. They can see it's just a Tom Kench. They got not too much to worry about there.
He's definitely a very distinct player model, for sure.
Well, on the red side, as spectators, we can see, yes, that it's Tom Kench, but for the red side, what they see is just this, crawling Wraith, creepy looking guy. They don't see Tom Kench.
I think they see the insignia on the floor when he teleports in, though.
Yes. When you see a Tom Kench teleport in, I don't think any other Champions League legends do that, so pretty good indicator that they had nothing to worry about there. He's a pretty tanky boy, but doesn't do a lot of damage right now. Gonna need a little bit more.
With the next Baron spawning up, Kayn is definitely going to be diligent about scouting for the red team here. He knows they're going to want that to try and close up the game as quickly as possible, but he has the ability to nuke these people if he can stay down. So they've got the vision. They have territorial advantage. They're not going to let this Baron slip this time if they can.
Blue side's got some vision over there, but red side's going to work on clearing it out. That's what Acel and Olaf are going to work on right away. They're going to be looking to pick up this Baron, and if they can do so, I think they're going to close out the game. Blue side base not looking too healthy with only 5 turrets remaining, only inhibitor turrets in the Nexus turrets, while red side's got only 1 tower down so far at 38 minutes in the game.
Oh, and here comes a counter attack, but the Kayn's going to get quickly punished.
That is why you pick Blue Kayn though. You pop people like a madman. Acel is going to take some damage too. Poked away by the Tom Kench. And it's a 1-for-1 ADC first over. I think as the
2-for-1 here as Manders gets slowed down quickly.
Olaf running at them very, very fast. With Strider getting a lot of movement speed. Manders going out really low, 1 health. Oh, and a huge ultimate from the Gnar. Holy shit.
That man had a family. They can either take inhibitor of this part or they can go get Baron, but with Sunnyfellow getting that low of health, I think Baron's going to be the most optimal play for them.
That Gnar ultimate may have done the nail in the coffin there. They're going to pick up this Baron. 2 members down only left for the Dusk Raiders. I don't think they're going to be able to contest this. The only thing they can pray to do is contest the Elder Dragon next. Hold out until Elder Dragon comes out and steal that. I think is going to be their only safe option here that they're going to be able to do.
Yeah, Morgana signaling that the Elder Dragon spawns in 20. The blue team scouting over there. They don't want to get double whacked here. They're going to recall. They're not.
Smart move. You don't want to get picked out on the way over. Your health bar isn't completely full. I think that's
sure.
They've got the time.
As Acel, you're going to die in this situation. But already, Bo is locking down the Elder Dragon. He does not want them to get it. However, he might meet a swift end if his teammate does not come to back him up. They are not very quick to the fight.
Yeah. I think
blue side's only option here is to get the steal from Kane. I don't think they can contest this fight in a 5v5. I think they just have to pray Kane can walk through the wall and smite it on his way by. But they're gonna try something here. A 5v5 contest may also be their only option. You know, they've got to do something here. An Elder Dragon pickup will certainly be the end for blue side, as they would be going into game 2. Gnar, meanwhile, picking
Here
up
comes combat against
an
the Elder
inhibitor
Dragon.
turret.
Kane speeding into the action, but he's not going to be able to get the leg up. He's going to start Elder Dragon and see if he can get it and clutch this.
We can't ignore the Gnar though, picking up an inhibitor in
for
space
sure,
while
he's
Elder Dragon fight's
counter-pushing.
going on.
But he's going to
So it's a 4v5 up here. As
It's
Misfortune's
5v5
going to get a big ultimate on the Competent. It's not going to do a whole lot. Oh, Misfortune's getting popped by Kane there. That's why you take blue Kane on this side. A lot of damage on Tom Kench. Tom Kench goes down. Kane goes down.
This is going to be
It's a one.
Elder.
It's a
I
1
think
for
it's
3
a-
so far. About to be a well for Gnar TP'd back in as Senna goes down and she's out. They're going to pick up the Elder Dragon and probably
Surrender vote
here.
failed for blue team. They don't want to go down swinging. Or they do want to go down swinging. They don't want to
Someone on their team does. Oh my God! Leave him alone, James. He has a family.
He doesn't care. He's taking the turret shots. He's just
He
telling
is.
Nard, go, take the turret. Don't worry about me.
He's a tanky motherfucker. He's got the Stride Breaker, the Sterix Gauge, the plated steel caps, and
Here
a
comes
gargoyle
the
stoneblade.
Here comes a GG call from Asol, but it's not GG yet. We've got Light Strike coming in. We don't know what he's capable of.
They got. Oh, it's gonna be really
It's
close.
going to be
I don't know if
very
he's gonna be able
close.
to
Something
save
could
it.
happen here.
A lot of true damage. Oh my God! There goes all. Holy shit.
Oh, they will unfortunately
and there's
that.
kind of nuts, by the way.
Oh,
Indian Space Scout goes down as Senna's the last person standing on this
my
side. Oh,
God.
and the big
what a
dragon using the
brutal
big dragon buff
finish.
as they pop the Nexus and game 1 going over to the Megalodons.
And it seemed like a stunt, but we do need to keep in mind that the Dusk Raiders really did put their best forth effort to attempt
They
to
really
make a
did.
comeback.
Playing from behind is really not an easy thing to do, and they did a good job of it.
I agree 100%. So they are loading up into the next game here. They're cooling down, trying to discuss what went right, what went wrong.
Yep. I've just been informed. I've been pronouncing it Boaz, but apparently it's just Bose. So my
it's
bad,
Bose,
Noah.
like the speaker company.
I was not aware. I've been pronouncing it Boaz my entire life. So
All
from
right.
the bottom of my heart, I apologize.
I am inviting everyone I can to this game that's not available. It looks like we need to get him in. All right, I've just been told I need to turn the game volume down. Sorry, I will do that next time.
Come on, man.
We're waiting on one more person. Not sure if I have him around. I do not. Let me get you in this game, my man.
Oh, I am in this game. My
Okay,
bad.
you're in. Yep. move the
I was not in
spectator.
spectator.
All right. We're waiting on one more person. I don't have him added, so we're gonna chill out and have a nice.
So if you're the Dusk Raiders, what do you change in this game?
I mean, one thing for sure, Kane was working. He was dispatching, he
Mhm.
was farming. The Kane worked. I really think Morgana's got to switch. I know experience could play a level in that decision, but I just don't think Morgana was the pick there. If she got close, she got burned, and she's a character that's all about getting close. I didn't see much Hourglass usage from her. I didn't see much ultimate usage from her, so they got to step that up if they want to clutch this in the next one.
Yeah, also the Black Shield, especially in that fight, maybe save your support pick for a counter pick. The Black Shield in that fight, in that matchup rather, didn't do a whole lot, not a whole lot of hard CC on her enemy team. So I think it'll be interesting to see if they change that up. It seems are switching sides here. A bit of a substitution on the side of the Megalodons that we can see. It'll be Curtis Reichenbach, the Reichenbach of their team, subbing in for Logan, the captain.
All right, so that's 1 point for the Megalodons. Let me tally that on our score markers here.
Oh, yep.
We want to make sure the audience is informed.
So this is a best of 3, by the way. So one more game over to the Megalodons will put the nail in the coffin for them.
For sure. The draft about to go underway. Let me transition over once I get the link.
I think something else we may say too, the Vel'Koz on Ryan wasn't too bad, but I think something they might switch up to. If Ryan has been known to play Malzahar as well, it's definitely a very strong pick for him and just in general because with that Malzahar ultimate, you can just take Asol out of the fight pretty much entirely. You just disable his stars and hold him there for a couple seconds. So and just make sure he sits tight while your teammates wail on him. I think that may be the play here for the side of the Dusk Raiders. The Asol is too much of a threat. You can't really counterpick it against him in terms of other picks, and you can't pick it away from him because I don't think. I mean, you could, but I don't think there's any people on their team that play Asol. So I don't think they're going to be looking to do that for sure.
Right, you're not gonna want to counterpick Asol. Like, if you take it away from him, he will pick someone that counters him. He knows the matchup better than anyone else.
Yeah. Oh, something I'm a big fan of that we're seeing right now on our screens is inside the game lobby. Every single member of the Megalodons has switched their summoner icon to Spirit version Ari. What's the name of that skin line? Spirit Blossom Ari.
Ari, yes.
As I'm informed by the Reichenbach next to me. Um, I'm a big fan of that. I hope that the Dusk Raiders will also do something funny like that. As I say to Ryan next to me, but he's laughing, ignoring me. I don't think they're going to do it.
No, I
What?
also don't think they're gonna do it. But I believe the draft is underway. We're gonna transition over to the draft.
Oh, wonderful!
All right, here is the draft. They're looking to go down. They're readying up as we speak. Let me. I'm not sure why they decided to do Seth's team and not Seth's team. Let me get some proper tags. Which team is Seth on? He is on the
red side.
The red side. Okay, good. Let me
that's because it's Seth's team.
Yes. Okay, let me get the tags going for the draft here. Let's see. So the Megalodons are going to be on the left side, so let's put their tag. Technical difficulties because I need to move this all the way down. 1 second.
Now on the side of the Megalodons, do you see any changes there besides, of course, the roster swap to Curtis, aka Solaris? Do you see any picks changed for them?
I mean, you know me. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Amen to that, dude. I think the one thing that we could see is the Nico swap to Yone. He's also been very well known to play that as well and absolutely stomp other people. When Asol gets banned from him, that's typically who he picks. Hurricane Tim, I think we could also see changing up his pick. You know, he's very comfortable on the Gnar, as we could see, but he also is a really big fan of playing Cho'Gath, and the man's pretty good on that too. He likes chomping on people. Get those nice stacks up and be tankier than a Tom Kench, even, for example. Might be nice to counter against someone like the Senna if we see that again. So you have 2 infinitely scaling champs on the enemy team. As we're coming back into Champ Select, we're starting to see some bans.
These are going to be the throwaway bans. So these are basically going to be champions that everyone has agreed not to play. So they're going to ban these because no one's going to play them. Although, if you ask me, Grant, I think a Zoe game would be absolutely awesome here.
I think a Zoe game would be funny, but however, I think neither of our mid laners play Zoe as it gets banned away. What I wish they would do is agree on champions that you can spell something out with, like TSM XD, for example. I think that's a classic to go with. Very classic move. I think some of them may be familiar with the tactic, but with the champs they agreed upon, I'm not sure if anything is able to be spelled out.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I think it's I'm gonna have to tell Nico in post, hey buddy, you really like unique champions, you really got to pick up Zoe. She's unique in a way, I think. Maybe he should just pick
Yeah.
up Mig Kog'Maw. That sounds like a good time.
Kog'Maw just got banned. Cringe.
Can you imagine Kog'Maw in this game? Oh, the Pike pick
Yeah.
coming out.
We all know who that's for. That is for Solaris. He's been spamming Pike for the past week and a half, preparing for this game. Solaris, not the most experienced player on the roster. Been playing League for less than a year total ish. I know I've been practicing every once in a while. But definitely Pike is a big comfort pick for him. We're seeing the Morgana and the Vel'Koz back from the Dusk Raiders. And as I mentioned, the Yone pick for Nico, not locked in yet, but he's hovering it. I think we might see it. Also a big mental counter for some people, particularly Gavin Genza. Oh, they're going to switch to the Gnar. They're making sure putting for. Oh, and never mind. I'm not going to talk about hovers anymore. They picked Misfortune instead, securing that pick over for Sozin. Again, he did a killer game on that one. I think so far the Morgana pick is still good here. For this case, it's a safe pick into Pike. You can block the stun, block the hook. Definitely a better matchup for Morgana this time around. You're also gonna be able to block the Gnar stun and the Gnar ultimate if that gets locked in here. And it will, so
Udyr
Hurricane
coming
Tim
out.
back on the Gnar.
The Udyr coming out definitely looking to maybe go against James with a bit more heft in his kit with the Udyr pick. Now Morgana and Vel'Koz, I believe you already addressed that those are the same, so no switch up for the support. So let's hope a bit more proficient play from the Morgana and they can bring that deficit they had back up. That's a Bard ban. Oh,
I just realized I've been watching the stream and not your screen share the entire time.
My,
So
my screen share has the live feed, but the Bard ban, definitely an interesting choice. Maybe a certain aspect 99 in the chat might be offended by the fact that no one's playing Bard. But
John can know in his heart that Bard is present in every game here today, as I'm wearing the Bard shirt, a gift from Aspect himself. So we can have Bard here in spirit. Aspect, don't worry, we got him here.
I'm switching over to the cameras real quick. Show off the shirt. Show off the shirt.
There
we go. Look
Check
at that
it out.
shirt.
Birthday gift from Aspect last year or 2 years ago, I think. Actually, it's
that's
very
cute.
nice.
Enough of that. All right, moving back.
So I mean, I'm cute though, right?
Oh yes, of course.
Anyway, back to the picks. We got the Vayne this time.
A Vayne ADC.
For Dusk Raiders. Very interesting pick. Looking to do a lot more damage onto the picks like the Gnar.
Shyvana. We're gonna see Shyvana.
Oh my god. What the fuck is that?
Dude, James wants to throw hands with Dragon Claws.
He's gonna be really angry. I mean, I think it makes sense. Probably gonna see the Yone pick here. Oh, Kiana? No, that's a troll. I think we're gonna see Shyvana.
He wants. Oh, the Yasuo.
Yeah, he's memeing. I think you want the Shyvana here for all of the AP damage there. You're gonna be missing a lot of AP damage if you don't pick Shyvana.
He's got 3 seconds, so let's hope he's hovered, and he's gonna pick you.
Yone, yep. So a lot of magic damage there on the Shyvana. I'm sure it will be AP.
Oh,
if you pick Olaf again. Oh my god. That's interesting. You're gonna see Gnar versus Malphite top. Definitely a better matchup than Tahm Kench. We know Tahm Kench is the comfort pick for Indian Space Cow, but the Malphite into the Gnar is a little bit better. I'm curious to see if it will be full AP or armor. I think the armor build might be a little bit better here, going up against a largely AD team. Considering the Pike, the MF, and the other picks on their team, like the Yone, doing a lot of damage.
Let's get right in to the pick phase. We've decided to go for a blind pick this time because that's what you're supposed to do when you use Pro Draft. So here comes all the picks for the teams, and then it will be a swift entrance into the game, and then we can begin the spectator delay modcast.
What?
Still bad with Vel'Koz.
I was informed today that Professor has Vel'Koz for Light Strike marked as bad with Vel'Koz. He's been playing Vel'Koz for like 7 years. and it says he's bad with Vel'Koz. So interesting to see him pick it up here again. Going up against the Yone this time, though, so maybe a bit of a better matchup for the Vel'Koz here. Going to be able to poke him out a little bit easier than someone with a little bit less range, I think is what will be most interesting. The bot lane, I think, is much more favored to the Dusk Raiders than the previous one, that is. Last time Morgana wasn't able to do too much with a Black Shield that was only preventing slows rather than stuns. So preventing Pyke's abilities there will be a lot more beneficial. I think the Pyke ultimate is going to be really nice here against a bunch of squishy champions. So definitely a good pick for Solaris. The only scary person I think for him is the Malphite. So that'll be good.
Definitely going to be a high octane game for sure.
I think this one will be a lot closer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's really hard to it's really hard to talk about this because like we're seeing a lot of burst on both sides, but when I see the Shyvana on top of the Yone, it's just like, oh, that's so much burst. Like if Udyr does not tank up and Malphite does not tank up, they're gonna be in some big popped. Trouble. They're gonna get popped like a balloon or other poppable objects.
The Shyvana is really interesting coming from James. I don't think I've ever seen him play Shyvana. I'm sure he has, of course, perhaps in practice with the rest of his team. They've been practicing that pick, but I've never seen it myself, so I cannot judge it there. Udyr, though, a pretty crazy champion right now in the meta with Turbo Chem Tank. He is a very fast man-bear pig on steroids.
Yes,
I just wrote that real fast and bear slaps you.
It's funny. I believe I can quote James saying that when you play Udyr, you will always win if you have the Jet Set Radio soundtrack playing while you play him. That's not a direct quote, but I think it's true in his experience.
I think he's going to do his best. The Flash impression, best Barry Allen impression, is the fastest man alive for Udyr, going very fast and just give him a big smack on the ass with the bear slap.
Oh yeah,
stun him, break him down. Yep.
Interesting. Okay. So, bottom line, who do you think is going to win 30 seconds a game?
I think it's gonna be the Team Megalodon again. I think the Yone pick may be a little underrated from Nico. He's also just absolutely crazy in that champion. And Sozin's got Misfortune again. Gonna be really, really good. The only thing that they're missing from this comp is the really good heals from Soraka in the last game. Not a lot of healing on this comp. A little bit from Yone. I'm sure you'll build the shield bow for him. But other than that, not a lot. Not a lot on the other side, to be honest, for that matter, too.
Right,
Maybe besides the Udyr.
We are loading into the game. Let's get into the game capture and capture some memories, shall we? About to make some history here. See who goes on to the Reichenbach Royale semifinals, or possibly, you never know. Could be looking at a game 3. If they want to go to a game 3, they're gonna have to. Oh, look at the Shamrock Malphite. I'm sorry, I have to stop what I'm talking about. That's the best skin in League of Legends history. I'm very happy he has that
hot.
skin. That is
really
very nice.
I'm gonna keep it real with you for a second though. I'm a big fan of Ruin Shyvana. That's a cool skin.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely a
Battle
really
Academia
good
Yone.
I'll zoom in on it real quick.
Very cool.
I don't know. I think the default chroma for Battle Academia Yone, he looks a little interesting. Also, not to mention, his icon is glitched. Look at that. His skin is now the summoner icon, not something you're supposed to see.
That is a bit of a bug. Maybe a bit of a gap in the game here. May give him the slight advantage, I think. Game-breaking bug. We may have to do a chrono break.
Look at his kimono looking thing right here. He's got... Oh, wait. Am I seeing what I'm thinking? What did I just say?
Don't go weave on me, Steven.
No. We've got Ignite, Smite, Shyvana. And then we've got why Yone and game icon different. Yep, they're acknowledging the glitch here, but
I'm a big fan of that Udyr
No
skin.
flash
Definitely
on the
not
Shyvana.
Udyr.
I don't know if that was intentional or not.
Wait, interesting. I mean, it's got to be intentional. James is a veteran. He knows what he's doing. But definitely very interesting to not take flash.
Hey, I mean,
Oh, Nico asking for a no ganks game. They all want bro lanes. So just farm it up. I don't think they'll accept.
I don't think they'll accept that. They outscale way too hard. Bit of an interesting start to this game as everyone gets settled in. But the Shamrock Malphite, honestly, like, even if he loses lane, he won the war. Aesthetics alone, he's got the drip.
He does.
Oh, bit of some
trades
bullets trading in
on the
bot lane.
supports.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do casters talk about in early game? Not much. Oh, never mind. I know what to talk about. Look at that root.
Definitely landing the roots better this game. She learned her lesson. Oh, some trade going on mid.
Oh, he's gonna
Vel'Koz
show
taking
no
that.
mercy. Take him to 50 HP, 50%.
Healthy chunk of damage. Top
Lots
lane
of
battles
pokes.
going a little bit like last time. Bit of a chess match, just poking back and forth and trying to lay in CS when you can in between. I think we're going to see the AP Malphite. We might see it here. We have Arcane Comment on him. So always really good on the Malphite Q. You know, you get that huge slow. Pretty much guarantees the hit for your Arcane Comment. Get that extra burst of damage on the Q. Give yourself some move speed, slow them down. Fight going for the hook. Can I miss?
Udyr finishing up his clear while Shyvana still has 2 camps to go. His star clear speed showing here. If Udyr plays his card right, he could secure a top gank here.
Top.
And that's what it looks like he's going. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Vel'Koz almost dead in the top in the mid lane.
Oh,
and
he's
goes
out.
down first blood. Died to the ignite.
I'm going to have to see that again in slow motion.
Bo's
He
gonna answer
lost
right
his
back, trying to pick up
barrier.
Shyvana.
Oh.
Angry Tiger Man. Oh, his
Sorry,
Pike went
shoulda
down
had-
bot lane.
Yeah. I should have had my my camera could not have caught
that's-
all that, but
Fights going on all over the rift.
extremely sad for that Vel'Koz. His barrier expired right when the last tick for ignite took his
For
life.
sure.
He's definitely going to be seething for that one. He's already 10 CS down, not looking as good as he did last game.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. I think the Shyvana pick may not work out quite as well for him this game. At the end of that big trade though, it will be a 2-for-1 advantage. For the Dusk Raiders, with a 200 gold lead, 200, 300 gold lead right now. Pike landing the hook in the bot lane. A little bit of extra damage on Morgana. She's out of mana. She's gonna have to back soon.
Yeah, if she does not back, I'm not sure what she plans on doing, other than hitting a nasty root before she probably takes her leave. Nope, never mind. Staying.
She's gonna stay. She does have some boots, so she can regain some mana. Or not boots, I'm sorry, some
Nah,
biscuits.
they're both gonna leave now. They're making the
Yep.
smart decision.
They're gonna take their exit.
Not much.
As Miss Fortune's gonna be able to casually farm it back up.
Let's get the creep timers going here. All right, so a Wind Drake spawning in with Udyr already grabbing the scuttle and probably just gonna grab the dragon. But he knows there's no bot lane prime, so probably not the best plan. I would have done it, but he definitely knows the jungle much better than I do. Definitely some cool ability effects on the Battle Academia. Anyways, God, I need to find something to talk about. Grant, what do we got?
This mid lane matchup is going.
hold on. Bo's
oh, wait a
is
minute.
slapping the shit out of his misfortune. And
That's what I told you, man.
man.
The bear smack. Fight's going on mid lane
He's
too.
gonna, He's just gonna say, hey, go away. You know, this is important. And that's gonna be bot lane prio. Could
Bot
be
lane
a
Pride.
dragon.
You can probably get the dragon here. There's no blue side vision
Never mind.
over there.
It's wolf time.
Oh, Pike getting a nice flash out there. He's gonna get away nice and safely. Oh, his Hurricane Tim's getting a lot of poke down in the top lane.
Indeed.
Indian Space Cow's gonna have to burn some more of those pots to stay in lane.
Yeah, he's only used one so far, so.
He's only level 5. The Gnar, if he hits his rage bar fully, he can go in for the ultimate and maybe survive the turret dive if he can burst him quick enough.
Oh, but here
we
comes
gotta
some jungling action.
A jungle skirmish.
Oh, and he's gonna go down easy.
Oh, goodbye, Shyvana. Oh, like I said before, there's the stun, and he's gonna survive the burst from the tower. Oh, maybe
and
I.
Here comes the turret kill.
Both goes down. 1 for 1 in the top lane.
But an insane 20 CS will keep the Gnar in the lead. But Udyr having a 2-kill advantage, he's going to soar ahead. So a bit of a tied game right now.
Gosh, I did not see that CS gap in the top. 20 CS at 7 minutes is a huge gap. Udyr is going to clean up a little bit of the extra leftovers.
One might even call it massive.
I would call it massive. 20 CS this early is getting punished pretty hard. Pyke's looking for more hooks and bot. Gonna hit a minion there though. Kind of just casually farming it up there. Not looking
giving
for
the
anything
signal
too
he
crazy
wants
right
the
now.
Vayne dead, and he's gonna attempt to make an effort, but Pyke gonna miss the hook, and that opportunity is gonna die out. Vel'Koz feeling pretty comfortable already refalling in this lane. He's
Oh, the
gonna
big
get
root
this
onto
wave
Pyke is
over.
gonna go down to Manders.
Oh, I missed it. Apologies.
Not letting
buddy.
your kill get over to. Oh, it was a very quick kill. Quick root and some burst from Vayne was all she wrote to take him down pretty quickly. He's gonna walk back to lane. While Selza gets to just casually farm it up.
Oh. I always love seeing the impact of the Mega Gnar boulder. It's just so satisfying.
It's a lot of damage. You get that bonus damage, bonus attack damage while in Mega Gnar form, as well as bonus health. And then in Little Gnar form, you've got the ranged and some bonus move speed that you get.
Wind
So.
Drake, Cloud Drake gonna easily be taken by the armored Dusk Raiders.
Yep.
And we've got an Infernal coming up next. That's definitely going to be a higher priority target for both teams. Oh my god.
Oh geez,
Pyke
there
just
goes.
gonna
Like he's gonna
get
just get bursted to oblivion. Lots of kills going over to the Udyr.
We could, you know, if red team can keep this up, we've got a game 3 on our hands.
I think we will. This is looking very strongly favored to the armored Dusk Raiders.
Shyvana almost
They're gonna push into the spot tower again, landing another root for the Morgana. She's been on point with the roots this game.
The 2-plating advantage coming in for the bot lane. Oh, Nico, gotta be careful.
Nico's super low, getting pushed out by Ryan this game. Doesn't have that range advantage like he did in the last game with Vel'Koz, or with Asol rather, against Vel'Koz.
The melee versus ranged is definitely going to give Ryan a bit of an upper hand compared to last game.
Yeah,
But
you never like to be in that matchup, especially this Malphite in top
He
lane.
just takes every basic attack. He does not mind. But Shyvana... Oh, wait, no. Shyvana's on the same team. I'm stupid. Okay. Let's see what direction.
I think I spoke too soon about that Malphite building AP with the Arcane Comet. It looks like he's going to pick up the Bomby Cinder. So probably going into
Oh, Shyvana
the
going to go
Frostfire
take down Vel'Koz.
Shyvana doing some burst damage there onto Vel'Koz. Shoving him out there. That's the burst damage we were interested in seeing from her. She is building full AP. This will not be tank Shyvana this game. Definitely the more popular route. He's got a Dark Seal, so he's definitely
but the ultimate, the
burst in the
barrier,
mid lane.
and here
Vel'Koz
comes the
gonna
kill.
get ignited to death. Yep.
Easy. I definitely, there was no way there was going to be an AP Malphite. They need that health advantage if they want to stay in this.
You never know. You could be going for the fun. AP Malphite is a very fun champion to just press R on the enemy team, and they all kind of die instantly. If you can
But
you can survive the early game, that's
You
the
know
problem.
what's more fun, Grant? You know what's more fun? ADC.
ADC Bard is pretty intense. We've got a lot of stuff going in the top lane. Malphite's winning on him with the ultimate. Bear Slap's coming in very quickly.
Tim's gonna get punished.
Nara's gonna go down.
Huh, did we
Bo's
see that?
doing
Did you see that animation?
really, really good this time.
Hold on. I have never seen that death animation before.
I
He just kind of teleports into the
it's cool.
floor. All right.
Bo's doing much better on this game on the Udyr. Definitely the right pick to go here. He's 2-0-2 with the 10 farm lead. Definitely feeling really healthy right now.
And I mean, he wasn't even doing bad last game, so just him doing even better here, he can definitely secure a dub if his teammates.
We saw him play from behind last game, doing still pretty well. Let's see what he can do while he's playing from ahead. They've got about a 1,500 gold lead is about what they've got right now. Oh, his Nico's going in for the
Is it gonna
happen? Got it. Red got it.
Yeah, Red got it. Oh, but he's
gonna pick up the kill on a Malphite.
Shyvana
coming in, wants to burst down the Vel'Koz.
Oh,
a lot of true damage on the dragon.
Oh, but
Tim's hungry for blood. He wants to kill the Vel'Koz. He's gonna go down. Udyr's, I think, gonna escape. Is it bot lane?
Oh, yeah, he's done.
We're getting some action. Vayne getting a lot of procs of her true damage onto Sosin.
Alright, everyone deciding to clean up. They don't want to take any more risks. A lot of low health in the game. But Vayne just wants a Scuttle Crab. And that's okay. Sometimes that's what you want.
True.
Yone, although he was initially down, is now 3-0 compared to the 1-3 Vel'Koz. He's any chance of him losing lane, long lost.
Very, very true.
But
Nico's pushing really dangerously far, in my opinion, in the mid lane. He's gonna back off as he sees Malphite just kind of casually walk in. He could have ulted him there. I think we missed the Malphite ultimate there. That would have been a great chance to get some damage onto Nico and really force him out of lane. He's gonna back anyway.
He's playing it cautious. He's gonna oh, he tried to ward the bush, but he puts down a Rift Herald. I have made that mistake plenty of times.
I think we all have.
I
think there's a bit of a lane swap here between Vel'Koz and Malphite. Malphite probably really sick of laning against a ranged champion, and Vel'Koz is hoping to get that Shyvana. Mid lane fight's going down. Malphite's gonna get popped, I think. Oh, never mind. Narrowly could have escaped with his life there.
Definitely a huge misplay putting that Shelly down. He should have.
Yep. Well, he did get some turret plates.
Yeah,
not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, probably not the best use there when trying to ward instead of drop a giant Scuttle Crab into your lane. Oh, now the fight's going in. He's going to hold him into the wall. Lance is done. Barrier popped. A little bit of true damage onto Gnar. He's going to probably get away here, but just barely. Oh, a lot of true damage onto Gnar. Oh, he got him.
Tim getting very greedy this session.
Tip of the ult. Definitely a bit of a mental attack there against the Gnar as well. As, that can't feel good where you almost killed somebody and then not only do they narrowly escape, but they get the narrow kill back onto you.
Shyvana's
got the vision here. She's going to try to find it. Oh, no. A blunder. Oh, great ultimate from Misfortune. A lot of damage onto the NPC, but I think they're gonna escape it. Do the damage. Ooh, Pike ultimate. Gonna grab some extra gold there. Yone's doing a lot. Misfortune's doing a lot of damage.
Hold on.
Udyr versus Misfortune and Yone versus Malphite. I think the Misfortune will get bailed.
Yep,
no, she will not. I think she was gonna get bailed out by the Yone there.
Oh, but Yone's
gonna try to sit today. I don't think he's got to take this fight. It's a red and blue buff. Udyr versus your Yone. Very scary bear man.
It's a fun it's a much more fun game, much more tied up gold.
Very much closer, as there's basically no gold difference between the teams. A lot of shutdown golds picked up by the blue side. There goes the first turret. As they're gonna now have about a 1,000 gold advantage for red as they pick up that first tower. Blue sure to answer that soon in the mid lane. Mid lane tower's not looking super healthy.
Not much going on. No objective.
But Curtis gonna get caught out there in the bot lane by the Morgana and the Vayne.
Tim looking to try and get his small deficit he's created for himself back up, but he's still doing better than the Malphite.
Sarut under Misfortune from Morgana. Oh my god, a lot of damage from the Vayne there. Bot lane's doing a lot better this time around. I think Vayne was the right pick here. Morgana's got a much better matchup for herself.
I'm not sure. Oh, they're afraid of the... Oh, never mind. They should be afraid.
Oh, the Yone is pretty strong, a little deceptively strong right now. He is 5-0-2. He's got his Immortal Shield Bow. He's got his Berserker's Greaves. A lot of damage coming out from that man. Kind of their shining diamond in their squad right now. Rest of the team not doing so hot. Tim at 2-3-1, going decently even with the 2-3 Malphite. And then the rest of the lanes, not too great of a matchup. I don't think the Shyvana was the right pick here. I think something more comfortable for James might have been a better
sitting
choice.
all alone. He could easily be taken down. He's so cocky, and I think
Don't know what
gonna
he's
get
trying to hook
punished
there.
Never
Gonna
mind.
escape
he
though.
gets
Turn
away
invisible and
barely.
escape. Narrow escape from the big bear man, big scary bear man.
I don't think he's that scary. He's wearing a costume.
That's true. He does look like a teddy bear. Although one could argue he looks like he's from Five Nights at Freddy's, which is a scary game I've played it.
Yeah, you know the
Yeah,
bite
I
of
got
87,
nightmares from
dude.
that game.
It's
It's scary.
scary. Yeah. Anyway, he wants to try and maybe grab something here. I don't know if he wants to try and back up to the turret, but that sure would be funny if he did that.
Yeah, I don't think
He's
he can
just
dive
playing.
that turret there. He's
None
not
of the
quite that
camps are
tanky
online.
yet.
He just wants to play around. He can't do anything right now, but he can get the wolves.
Tim's pushing hard in that top lane. He's going to get a lot of damage onto this turret. Might even be able to take it before Vel'Koz gets there with the help of Shyvana, who's going to maybe come in and gank him.
The Rift Herald has
No, and he's going to
spawned.
back off, just try and clear that wave. He's out of minions. Shyvana may try to...
Oh, Shyvana
a
could
failed
miss the
dive
ult.
from the Shyvana. She tried to go over the wall. So going to miss out on that ultimate. He's going to try and dive anyway.
Oh,
A lot of
it's
damage
gonna
onto him. Oh,
happen.
but Nar's going to save his life.
All right,
Great
that's
dive
a
by
top
Tim on
turret
the Gnar there. We're going to
takedown.
see a lot more action in the top lane. Oh, a missed ultimate from the Malphite. Coming, he wants that dragon. He knows he can pop him real fast. Now, down he goes. Going to get 300 gold there picked up for him, and Malphite's going to pick up another 300 gold onto Hurricane Tim. What's that? Yeah, you're in.
Blue team's turret
Yeah, I can
has
hear you.
been destroyed.
Rip. Oh, my bad.
And I'm back. Where was I? Where were you?
I was talking about the skirmish that went down in the top lane. Malphite picking up revenge kill on the Gnar for Tim, and Udyr picking up the revenge kill onto Shyvana the dragon.
This Rift Herald could be extremely useful or not, depending on how he uses it. But he's going to see that teleporter, and maybe decide.
I think he's
against
gonna go
going
drop it
top
top
lane.
and just force Gnar out.
Nah, he's already walking away from it.
Oh, his Yona is gonna get caught out, burned to death. Oh, he had forced to back though. You know, always know where Yona is gonna end up once he uses his E, so you can wait him out if you can survive his damage and
Here comes the dragon.
take advantage of
Udyr
that.
in
Yep.
no position.
Dragon's
to take
showing
it.
up. We've got an Ocean Dragon, so we'll have Ocean Fill, which is gonna feel really, really nice on the Udyr, especially a lot of healing for him. His Pike gets picked out again by another Morgana Q. Gonna have to dash away to escape with his life there. So it's gonna be a pretty free dragon for Red.
I really thought he was out of position, but I forgot how fast he can run.
Pike is an extremely mobile champion. He has his E as a dash and a stun, so anyone's chasing you is gonna get stunned. You got the W that gives you move speed and turns you invisible. And if that's not enough, you got an ultimate which also works as a dash in some situations. So a lot of mobility him. Maybe
Tim
one
looking
only
to
champion
assert
that can
dominance,
contest
maybe take the
mobility.
turret, but he's gonna get quickly
Rakan.
shoved away. And there.
Gonna pick up the tower there. I think he's gonna be able to just run this Malphite down. He got Striper here. As he goes, Meganar stuns him into the wall, stuns him out of the ground. We're just smacking him with boulders.
The full
I think
combo,
this
and
is
Shyvana
crazy.
comes in.
Ooh, ulted him. Ulted out of the fight by
the camera
Shyvana.
had to look away. The camera didn't even want to see that brutal death.
A lot of AP damage on that Shyvana. Just bursted him.
And he's back
gonna
for
come back for the
more. Oh.
follow-up kick. Oh my god. Where did it come from? Elfo? That is a lot of damage. Yone's coming in for the cleanup onto Udyr. And Light Strike goes down as well. That's a lot of damage onto Vel'Koz.
I really thought the Dusk Riders were gonna have it, but they are just losing these team
That was
fights with the burst.
definitely happy with that pickup if you're the Team Megalodon. A lot of damage on Shyvana, despite being only 2 and 5 at this point.
Yeah,
She's 1-5 in that last
she
fight.
is theoretically behind, but her ability.
Yeah,
to stay on
but
is-
I mean, her damage doesn't show it. She did half of Vel'Koz's health bar with 1 E. Kinda crazy. Please, Riot, make that your next change. after Udyr.
Well, she's gonna get
Shyvana's.
Yeah.
Shyvana needs a rework.
Why is our dragon character a burst mage?
Yeah, you don't like to see that one.
It would be
Doesn't
really
make
funny if that
sense.
raptor ran away before it got it. But now comes the decisions the teams will have to make. Coming up, 3 minutes. Ocean Drake. Baron's up right now. Only objectives on the field are people, unless you want to count the red team's 1 HP turrets in the mid and bottom.
Oh, the Baron's alive.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I don't think you go for Baron at this point. It's only
There's
21
no
minutes
way.
in the game. I think that the Dusk Raiders could try and go for
Here
it.
comes that Rift
They're going to drop a
Herald who was
Rift
holding
Herald
for
in the
so
bot
long.
lane.
But he's just gonna run. He does not want to risk his life here.
May have been out of time, may have spotted out or suspected that the blue team was coming towards him and just dropped that left and hope for the best.
Yep, and it was not gonna take that turret. But the mid lane siege could be underway here. They're preparing for something.
I think something else important to note in this game is if you look down on the minimap, Red's got a huge advantage on vision control. They've got
Absolutely.
Scuttle on the top side, wards all over their own jungle. They got wards on Dragon, wards on Baron, wards all over the place, and they've got excellent vision control this game as opposed to the last. And I think that's part of the reason for their success. Oh, Nara's gonna go Mega. Get some extra health to save his life.
and he's gonna
Just so much CC on Nara. When it's
here
4
comes
people
some
dying,
revenge.
oh,
Oh my
Jesus
gosh.
Christ, where did Vel'Koz go?
He's gone.
That
dude.
was a lot of damage. Shyvana just very, very angry at Vel'Koz for no reason. I don't
Morgana about to
understand
get caught out here.
it. It is so much damage. Morgana, I think she'll get away safe with us. She's got the Black Shield. Oh, Nico ulting a lot of damage at the Malphite.
Oh,
Now,
Can
despite
he
the large
escape?
amount of
Can
damage.
he
Oh, dude.
escape?
Oh, he's chasing him. Bear smack. As he's gonna get ignited to death, maybe? No, he's gonna escape
the
this
hook
leg.
from
Nice.
Curtis.
Oh, nice
Oh.
ultimate from Curtis.
and he's
Picking
gonna
up the
go
kill
for
there.
the bush
Oh, he's gonna pick up
kill.
the kill there. Oh, nice. The ultimate reset from Pyke. Picking up extra gold for himself and Shyvana. That was really, really nice there. Next dragon spawning soon. We're definitely going to see that contested. It's going to be Dragon. There's a lot of stuff going on in the mid lane right now. Ultimate pop for Misfortune, I think.
Oh,
Morgana barely
if there was
escapes
a
with her life.
collector, if there was a collector on that Misfortune, she'd be gone.
She could be dead. Yep, that is about 5% of your health, which is the threshold for collector. As I was saying though, Dragon's coming up. Oh no. Goodbye, Curtis. Vel'Koz picked up the kill there.
Lots of pings from both teams.
While
They want
trying
to
to
take
pick-
the Ocean Drake coming up in 20 seconds.
Yep, this is gonna be Ocean Soul for the Dusk Raiders.
I really think the Megalodons have a chance to grab a dragon here. They just need to play Shyvana correctly. If Shyvana gets bursted down,
What are you talking? They already have a dragon. They got Shyvana.
Ah, that's true.
They say dragons win games. Well, let me tell you what. Megalodons have always got a dragon. They've got
That's
Ruin.
true. Oh my god, that's so brutal. I don't like
Jesus
that.
Christ, that's so much damage. Jesus Christ.
Oh, look at all they're all at half health already. Another
Oh my
one.
god!
It's so
Stop, James!
stupid.
James, you're behind.
That's a
You're supposed to
war
not do
crime.
damage. Why do you do such? Stop it!
Oh, the ultimate, and he's gonna go.
They realize that dragon's a very scary person. So they're gonna bring it down.
Tim goes
It's
straight in though.
A
And
blundered
here comes,
ultimate from
here
Nala.
comes the Ocean Soul. Oh, they get it.
Oh, and an attempted ult from Pyke. A lot of I can't even tell what's going on right now. There's just so many abilities getting thrown everywhere.
Oh, and that's an
Red
ace.
gonna come out on top there. Ocean Soul picked up.
Except
It's
not actually an ace.
2 for 4.
If they
And
don't
an Ocean
get,
Soul
if they don't
over
get
the
Baron
Duskers.
here, I mean, oh, they can't. But they have all the time in the world to farm all the objectives, to put their vision down, and claim victory. I really don't. I don't know. I'm expecting the Shyvana burst to do more, but they don't have the follow up.
It's a lot of damage, but yes, not a lot of follow-up. I think Nico's the only one who's been following up a little bit there with his ultimates there when Shyvana ults.
And I am just getting some word from some third-party sources that Nico is indeed verbally screaming right now.
I've heard he does that when he has either good games or bad games. And right now, I think it's one of those good games. He's sitting at 8-3-4 with 188 farm over 149 on Vel'Koz. So definitely a big advantage for him there. I know we said the Yone game was good. Oh, a lot of stuff going down in Baron fight. Shyvana just popped.
And go back to the bed. They're like, okay, all right, we're done. Back to the bed. And
Live by Shyvana and die by Shyvana. That was... She deals a lot of damage. She takes a lot of damage. It's...
Pings from the blue team. They don't want any sort of... they don't want anything to do with this.
Yep. I still think, I think compared to last game, you know, we're in similar positions. You know, Ocean Soul, or a Dragon Soul and a Baron for one team and a little bit behind for the other. I think the Megalodons are in a better spot this game than the Dusk Raiders were last game.
Absolutely.
The Shyvana and the Yone do a lot of damage. They're not that far behind. So it's still winnable for them, although it's going to be really tough with that Vayne, who has triple buffs of the red buff, Ocean Soul, and the Baron buff.
And this is where you're going to be held accountable for that, Grant, because this mid-siege is underway. The first outer inner turret is going to go down. Coming up next, a foot clear. Misfortune
I think they're
wants
just going to run
defend,
it down.
I just don't think
Pike
it's
getting
possible.
caught out by Udyr. He's going to get spotted out there by wards. He is fast, but he's not fast enough.
Flash,
It's
and
bare
it's
man
still
on
not
map. He's
enough.
running at you really fast, and he's just going to burst down.
He wastes all time, though. What? And that's another one down. Here comes,
Same
I
to
think,
Misfortune.
this is the end of the game.
By
It's gotta be
Morgana.
the end.
I think they're just going to walk through the base.
Yeah, there's no... The dynamic duo will take a last stand, and they will either win or perish. Sorry, Tim, I don't think you're part of this. I mean, let's be
Hey, I'm
honest.
sorry, but you're a tiny hamster in a dinosaur costume. I don't think you're going to do a whole lot here.
Come on, you think that's scary? There's a man in a bear costume about to just destroy you. Vayne pinging Elder Dragon, they don't want to end, but here comes the end. They've got some CC, they got...
It's too much true.
That's it. This has to be
It's too much for him. Solaris back up. He's ready to pop somebody if they get low enough, but they're all looking extremely healthy. Gnar going to lose his Meganar form in just a second here, and go
Dusk
tiny
Raider's
again.
gotta
Back
wait
to that
for a
hamster in a
backup
dinosaur
wave.
costume.
But the turret's gonna come down. One more Nexus turret to go. The wave
The Angry Bear Man on crack. Here he goes. He's going to pop the Misfortune.
Oh my gosh, everyone gets bursted, but the Yone trying to clean up.
Huge Yone ultimate. Holy shit. That
Oh,
was
but
big.
the hourglass
Does a lot of
chain
damage,
spell
head to
pause,
back.
and he's gone. And
I think that's gonna do it for.
He wants to
he
clutch.
doesn't have
He
ultimate.
wants to
He
try
can't
and
do
make
that
last
again.
stand, but he's just gonna.
We're
say,
getting game 3, ladies and germs.
We're
It's gonna be
going to
awesome.
game 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a good one.
I was popping off like a Giga Chat in that game. That was awesome.
Yeah, I really enjoyed how much they came back. They wanted to show that they were, they're worth something. They're worth a game 3, and yeah, we're here. That's where we are now. So, game 3. Everyone wants to set up their drafting tools again. They want to get back on the saddle and get this game 3. They want to keep that hype going. I want to keep this hype going. I don't know.
I think
if
we
chat's
are getting
hype.
a 10-minute break, though. That was the word I got, but that was from the end of their last game. So after a 3-minute break, it'll be halfway through that 10-minute break right now.
Yeah,
It'll be,
so 10:53 they'll come back. So I will get
Yep.
some tunes going. I also need to get up for a second, so I'm gonna transition over to the pre-game screen again and put some tunes on so you can party hard.
excellent.
to hold our heads up high and beat the drum to what we love. Risk the follow, we have felt it all come crashing down from far above. Stars are rising, countless worlds colliding, only one will take it all. Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we make the final call? We are the ones to ignite the darkest skies. The champions of the world that we defy. Us all the right of the few who rise up high. And we all fight at the last rise.
Welcome back. We are going on to game 3 of the Reichenbach Royale. Just gonna get set up with the draft. Getting an invite to the customs lobby right now. Sending invites to my friends. So, we've come down to a final match. The first game 3 of this big tournament.
True. I think of anything we've done so far.
Yeah.
This will be interesting for sure. What do you change up if you're the oh, I need to go to spectators, hang on. What do you change up if you're the Megalodons? Besides, I've detected they swap out again from Curtis. I think they will be bringing back in their former support.
For sure. I think the Yone was a bit rough. I think he's a bit underpowered. He can't get that hard burst that he used to. I think if he went ace all that game, it would have been more fun for
Yeah, I think that's definitely a bigger problem for Nico. He did well. He was one of the stronger champions on his team, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't quite like the Acel. The Acel is too good for him. When it's Nico and Acel, everything tastes better.
yeah. Yeah, taste. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're seeing a lot of hype in the chat because they want Renekton, but I don't know. Like the Gnar works. It works very well.
The Gnar works,
Malphite kind of
but
works. Who
if
wants to take
if he picks
Renekton?
Renekton, then I can say yup, croc.
No,
And that's funny.
No, it's not. I would probably fire you, but I'm not in position to do that.
You're not my boss.
Yes. But anyways, oh, we're getting some links. Here comes the picking.
Oh, superb.
All right, spectator link. I'm copying this, putting it in my browser, putting it in the drafting screen so we can do our thing. It's loading. It's coming in. I believe we are swapping sides, so I need to quickly swap the sides of the teams here. Give me a hot second to do that.
Where do you think the name Team Megalodon comes from?
Well, there's the Megalodon shark, of course.
Oh, that's why it's Shark Pog.
Oh, I also did not make that connection until just now, my friend. All right, so let's get Armored Dusk Riders, I believe, is going to be on the left, the blue side this time. So let me quickly put their name on the other side. And then let me put the Megalodons on the other side. Streaming is fun. I am just not that good at it. Here comes a transition. Whoosh. There we are.
I think we'll see
empty
the
drafting tool.
return of the Olaf pick for Mr. James. It was really good in the first game. I think the Shyvana pick was a little overzealous. I know James has a massive champion pool. One might say champion ocean. But some picks are better than others for him. I'm fully expecting to not see Shyvana again. I don't think it worked out that well. While he popped a lot of champions very quickly, he got popped a lot himself. So I'm expecting to see someone a little bit tankier. I think the Olaf is definitely a very strong pick for him. Do you think we see any lane swaps? Is that a thing?
I don't think so. I think each of these teams, they have a very respective role. Hold on. We're getting a remake because some scuffed streaming is going on here.
Man,
so here comes the next
scuffing
lobby.
everything up.
Make sure you join spectators, my man. And yeah. So anyways, 1 second. I need to make a couple phone calls. All right, Grant. Now we're sitting in here because the client has a bit of an issue making custom lobbies for some reason. But anyways, I've got a special guest here for the draft cast. Sox's brother JT, aka Aspect. Say hi, John.
Howdy.
AKA
How's it
Squatty
going, guys?
Potty.
I am, despite what my fellow caster here has said, I am not in fact a squatty potty. This is
That's what a Squatty Potty
slanderous
says.
lies that are being spread. Just like to point that out.
Okay. What do you say, Squatty Potty?
So what do you
Okay.
think of the show so far, John?
I think from what I've seen of the first two games, I definitely think on both sides for each respective team that won, there's been a lot of stuff going on with the jungle. I would even call it a jungle diff in both games. One with the Olaf on James in the first game, really helping out both the mid lane as well as the top lane getting early kills. And then in the second game, the Udyr from Bose really smacking it down, among other things. But those are really the big things I think that are contributing.
Interesting. It's always really nice to hear the perspective of a spectator, because we can miss a lot of things. I'm a terrible cameraman, as you can tell. I really should just let AutoCam do its job, but sometimes I just really want to see when James nukes the scuttle crab,
I mean, yeah, of course, but sometimes you gotta get manual. Show the people what they want to see.
So, Grant, I don't know. Let's check. The draft has not started yet.
You and I are being pinged. That's why they're
we're being
discussing
pinged. Are they
right
actually
now
starting the draft?
who gets blue side and who gets red side. One team is asking for a rock, paper, scissors, and one team is requesting that they go with the normal swap. We haven't reached a game 3, so we haven't known what to do. I think a coin flip is the way to go.
I have
flip a coin. Well, hang on. Before we do the coin flip, are we flipping the coin to see which way we decide who gets what side, or are we flipping a coin to see who gets what side?
That's a good question. We're getting word from the manager of the tournament that he wants to coin flip for game 3. So I'm going to at my man James. Okay, so never mind. We're calling tails has been called by Bose and heads has been called by James. Let me get a coin flip. Actually, yeah, hold on. I can do this. I can do this. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let me how do you know what, you guys are gonna have to take my word for it. I'm too lazy to set up the screen capture. So here we go. Coin flip. And it's getting flipped. It is getting flipped. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's heads. It is a heads. So heads, James, where? Let's get a response from our man.
I'd just
Okay.
like to say I really appreciate the and John. I'm glad I'm being included here.
Yes,
Welcome
we are
to the
lonely. All right.
Welcome to the cast,
So
John.
they are taking red. So it is going to be red side for the Megalodons. Okay, get started. I ran out of material. I did not expect drafting to take this long.
Well, I've got some material for you. I
For
have
sure.
I have some fun things to share about
Go
my
for it.
adventures in League of Legends.
Let's hear it.
Yesterday, the woman herself, Cassidy Capaferi, played League of Legends for the first time in like forever,
Now,
and
Grant,
she enjoyed it.
I don't, Grant, look, I'm not an expert in League of Legends. I would never say that I am, but even that sounds a bit outrageous even to me.
She hit a 5-man Seraphine ult, and it was nuts.
Oh
Wow.
my.
That is very impressive. From what I know,
I-
she's played very little.
I told her, and I meant it from the bottom of my heart. She's better than the people in my ranked games.
I can believe that. Silver and gold elo, very bad.
She landed a lot of great Qs. She knew when to hit her heal for Seraphine. She also played the Yumi, hopping from person to person, healing them, landing great ults and Qs on them. I was like, Cassidy,
I'm seeing actually from
Cassidy,
the
let me sign you up for
manager-
LCS right now, okay?
I'm actually seeing from the manager in the chat an all girls event, perhaps. If we
Ooh.
had enough girls, I think that would be awesome. However,
Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Cassidy would never want to do that in her entire life.
I can think so.
I can barely get her to play League once, but she had fun yesterday with me as her ADC, of
She's
course.
pretty insane at Rainbow Six Siege, actually learning to use
She's
the
kind of
keyboard now, though.
cracked.
Yo, we need to do
Are we
Reichenbach
getting
Royale
into-
Rainbow Six. But
what's
anyway,
that?
we're getting into the draft here.
Perfect.
Maybe. Gosh. You know,
I hope we can see the spell out ban this time. I want to see someone spell
yes,
something out.
I really want to see. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna hold my tongue.
Like
I
TSM
don't-
No, what's on your mind? What's on
No,
your
no,
mind?
the Bard
Zuby?
ban.
Oh.
Ah,
no.
the Bard ban. Now, for those that don't know, I'm a resident Bard main here. Also, the reason for the team name ADC Bard from
Wait, were you
games a
seeing
few
this?
weeks
Were you
ago.
seeing the Bard ban? What the heck?
No, I think he's just saying it's
Okay,
gonna happen.
I was about to say because Lee Sin just got banned.
Rip.
Oh, I can't see that. Is that on your?
Sharing the screen.
It's on the stream. It's on the stream, and I'm sharing the screen.
Yeah, no, the stream's behind.
Oh,
That's
the
why I was
Sona ban.
Yes.
We've seen that one before. I don't think we'll be seeing someone spell stuff out this time. I think it's just going to be the same 6 champions that everyone's been banning away. Gonna be really sad. Just kind of boring here, chilling out in the ban phase. That doesn't mean anything. LZ. Yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah, that's the tough part of trying to do a draft style tournament without bans. Riot Games hasn't gotten onto the no bans draft pick yet.
True. John Riot, what are you doing?
John Riot.
John Riot has ruined my life. I'll tell you what. That guy.
Yeah, he made League of Legends.
He made League of Legends, and that game has, I think, easily taken 17 years off of my life. In the like 6 years I've been playing. Definitely a mental
That's
toll.
accurate.
Kind of cringe.
So how many years do you think you got?
Left?
Yeah.
Well, I said I lost 17, so like 2. I think it's over.
Yeah. You plan on only going to 30?
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey man, you know, I
How old do you
respect
think I am?
40.
Last I checked,
I
you
thought you
were
were 40.
42 because I was told I'm 40.
Right,
so.
right. Well, no, John's 40 because Ryan's a boomer.
That's true.
Ryan is a boomer. That is a
That's
fact.
that's true.
Yes.
Oh, look, picks.
Yes,
Oh,
Soraka,
picks.
Morgana. I swear to
Soraka
God, if we see
Morgana
the same
again.
roster as game
We are
one, I'm
getting a
going to flip.
salty run back from the
Oh my
exact
gosh.
same comps
It's the
last time.
same
I swear
it's
to
the
God.
same comp as
gonna
game
happen.
one.
As well as the Olaf coming in on.
We're gonna see a resident sleeper.
It's gonna be
Dude,
the run
honestly,
back for both teams. I'm calling it right now. You heard it here first.
Okay,
I
Udyr.
honestly-
Okay,
Oh
so it's a
no,
little
here's the
different.
Udyr. The
It's a
Udyr
little
definitely worked out a lot better for Bose that last game. So
the
I was
problem
gonna-
is though Udyr into Olaf not as good as Udyr into the Shyvana.
true. We see the Vel'Koz once again for Ryan. It's pretty expected. Thought maybe the Malzahar would have been picked, but it's gonna be the Vel'Koz, the comfort champion. And there's the Asol that we thought we were gonna get. The man carries on Asol like nobody else in the entire video game. One of the top Asol players, actually, no joke, in the region. He is ranked. I think he's like what 500 or something like that on Asol players. So he's very very good compared to other players of the same champion. Gonna see some more pointless bans again. Where it's just more support bans
Right,
that
they're
they're
gonna ban the support.
taking away.
Really
Yep.
kind of hurts as a support main myself to see so many
Ban the Bard.
supports banned.
Yeah,
No,
if
don't ban,
they- if
don't
they-
ban
Ban the Bard. Ban the Bard.
oh, there it is. There's the ban
And
button.
there it is. Bard ban.
Man.
John, I'm sorry, but like you're still in this tournament, right?
Oh yeah, no, my.
Oh yeah. So
my
here's the
team
thing.
won
Yours.
2
Oh
weeks
yeah, I
ago.
forgot. Your Zaya was impeccable last time, but I'm gonna need to see ADC Bard for the finals.
Hey, if we get to the final match of the finals, no cap, I'm playing ADC Bard. I've already announced this. This is happening, unless for some reason it's
What if
banned
they
out.
ban it?
Though I will make a specific request for it not to be. It is happening. I've tested it. I've played it. It's broken.
I am getting word that Nico's ASOL is currently in top 200.
Whoa.
That is an accomplishment.
Excellent.
But yeah, I mean
That's
yeah,
an NA.
yeah,
That's not a lot of people. There are
yeah.
millions of League of Legends players.
We're seeing an Ashe. Not bad.
Interesting.
I like the
has
Ashe
not
pick
been
here.
picked yet.
I think that Ashe and Olaf, both with approach velocity, are going to make them very fast people. Especially when you slow them both. Catch back up to them while you just constantly slow them more and more is going to be really good for both of them.
I don't know about the Vayne pick. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know about the Vayne pick either, but we're seeing it anyway. It worked out really well for them last time. A lot of true damage between the Vel'Koz and the Vayne. Onto the tankier champions like the Gnar that we saw last game. We're gonna see the Malphite again. I think it worked out well for him last time as well. Now the big wild card here is what Tim picks. He may be saving it for last because he's going for the Yup Croc. I'm calling it right now. Show me the crocodile.
You know that
Although
I believe that
it
is
would
what
be
they
a
call
bad
Tim.
matchup.
I
because he's in a
believe they do
Malphite.
call Tim the wild card.
He can pick that or the Cho'Gath as an alternative to his Gnar, which the Gnar has been doing well for him. He's had some great ultimates on the Gnar. It'll be really interesting to see here, and it's going to be the Gnar. He locks it in last. Probably debating on what he wanted to go there, but knew in the end there, it's going to be the Gnar pick. Malphite as your lane opponent is probably best to go as Gnar. You deal a decent chunk of magic damage with that 3-hit W passive.
All right, so the blind pick is going to begin shortly, and after that, we will get into a game. I will say, this is the only thing I don't like about the no-ban grudge matches is you see the repeat picks, you know? But, I digress. Here comes our picks. I will close the browser, and you can see them picking things. It is interesting, I swear. Here it comes. Everyone looking spiffy as they set their runes, set their champions. But there is no Renekton. Renekton does not exist. He was removed by John Riot in 2019.
That is straight facts.
Not
don't
sure how I
remember
feel
that.
about the lack of magic damage on the side of the Megalodons. They've got quite a bit of physical damage, with Acel being really the only source of magic damage, consistent magic damage anyway, on their team. A little bit of help from the Soraka and a little bit of help from the Gnar, but mostly physical damage there. Although Acel on Nico will do quite a bit of magic damage all on his own. So maybe that's the balance that they were looking for there. On the other side, though, it's just an absurd amount of true damage between Vel'Koz and Vayne. I think that worked out really well for them last time. Can't build resistance against true damage. Um, so that's gonna pop some boys like they did in the last game. Not a lot of tank on the side of the Dusk Raiders again. Just the Malphite really, and a little bit from Udyr. So that'll be interesting. Olaf and Gnar, the tanks for side of the Megalodons. So that'll be an interesting matchup. I think a lot of these things though will go the same for the most part. I think the most interesting to see will be this jungle matchup. We saw the Olaf stomp the first game. We saw Udyr stomp the second game. Now let's see what goes on when they go head to head.
Let's ask our guests here, John. Who do you want to win? Who do you want to verse in the finals?
Well, I definitely think I would not want to go against Team Megalodon due to their, as was mentioned earlier, the scary amount of experience they have with James and his large champion pool, and probably the most experience out of, I'd say, most of the players in the series. But also from the mid lane, Sunny Fellow with his Asol and Yone, both very strong. He's definitely a very skilled player. But I mean, from Armored Dusk Raiders, also a heavy jungler, as well as just good all around experience. I think both would be definitely formidable opponents. But I'd say just a little more fear from Team Megalodon,
Now
because
you
I have
you are
gone up
in luck.
against Nico and
You are
James.
in luck because there is tournament style draft with bans for the finals. So you guys will be able to have a lot more freedom to ban your way to the victory.
That's true.
Absolutely.
You will be able to easily ban the Asol, the Yone, the Olaf, the Gnar, the Cho'Gath.
And they
Maybe
can't
not
ban
all
you
of it.
out. You know too much, John.
Hmm?
You know too much to be banned out. It works perfectly in your favor.
Exactly. Yeah, but I'm just hoping they don't ban out the Bard. That's the big kicker right there. So if we
I think
do,
as a
then
I think as a courtesy, they won't ban the Bard in the last game. If that does go there, I think they may ban your Bard in games 1 and 2 if they occur. But this is all speculation. On if you're facing Team Megalodon, Team Dusk Raiders may not be so nice.
30 seconds to game. I'm going to have to ask you to bid yourself farewell, John, but it was nice having you to
hey,
cover up
thanks
the
for having me.
loneliness.
Appreciate what you guys are doing. Good luck to
Oh,
both
sure.
teams.
I love you.
Yes.
I love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, John. All right, let's get into the game. All right, and while we do that, that was a nice Detroit Lions blanket you had there, Grant. What do you think of the Lions
Thank you. I'm
right
sorry.
now? Are you grieving the loss of your favorite players?
Don't get me started, dude. I'm on stream. I'm gonna start crying if someone brings up Matt Prater. I swear to God.
I don't even know who that is, but
He's a kicker. He's absolutely nuts. He's kicked the longest field goal in NFL history, 64 yards. Absolutely, biggest schlong on a man I've ever seen in my life.
oh my. Well, anyways, here comes the footage.
I'm already crying.
Here comes the footage. Yes, sir. Let's handle some things I didn't handle last time. We're going to prop the scoreboard up. We're going to report Tim for not having a blue-colored skin. That's true. But also, Asol didn't take the blue-colored...
Asol didn't either. He's
chroma.
got the Emerald Storm Dragon Asol.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Report Ryan for not using Arclight. That's true. That's not Arclight.
That's true. Arclight is a really good Asol, or a good Vel'Koz skin. Instead, he's got the
30 seconds
Infernal
until
Vel'Koz.
enemies
And got the little chains on the guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fix the board. The board is fixed, my man. Here we go. Definitely going to have a very careful match here. I don't think anyone wants to get cocky. They want to be as careful and just secure a clean lead, clean victory. But I'm gonna say it. Tim's decreasing his chances not having a blue skin, and I really think the Ace should have taken the blue chroma. I will give him shit for that.
You know what they say, if you don't take blue, you lose.
Yes.
So we'll see if that plays out here.
See, that's
Nico
why the
having-
border is for this game is all blue, because someone's a winner, you know?
There will be a winner in this game, I think.
Now, I definitely don't think the Megalodons would agree with you, though, because they took the red side, and that's not blue.
Ooh, that's true. Or the Dusk Raiders rather took the red side.
No.
Oh,
the
I
Megalodons
thought
took
you were about the
red
red buff side.
No. I
We'll
do think
see.
it's funny that red side and blue side does not match up with the red buff side and the red blue side.
Well, they have a red buff and a blue buff on their side.
That's true.
It's just not where you start,
Right.
typically.
Oh, already a snare.
Bit of a trade. Oh, Olaf walking into mid lane.
James is very, very cocky when he plays Olaf, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, sometimes you have to play cocky when you're playing Olaf. He's kind of a go in and hope you don't die champion.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a bit tired, you know? We're gonna have a nice smooth afternoon.
A little schnoozle.
Oh yes.
Tell me you don't want to play Amogus?
No, Grant. I don't want to play Among Us. I'm fine being imposter free for
There's tiny trades here and here going on in all three lanes. Not much activity yet. Junglers clearing their jungles. Laners killing their minions and poking out the enemy team is all we've got so far. Other than that, not a whole lot of activity. Scuttle Crab's about to come up for both junglers. They're on the same side, pathing the same way, so they're both going to try and go for the Scuttle Crab here. Very fast clears for both of them, as they're going to both start walking over there at the same time. We're going to see some action top lane right now, as they're both going to go for the Scuttle.
And Udyr doesn't want to give it up, but it looks like
Udyr's going to back off. He doesn't want to give it up, but he doesn't want to back away.
Oh. He leashes it for
Poke him
Olaf.
out there. Oh, he's going to chase him down. They both got double buffs. I think Olaf wins this fight.
Absolutely. Here comes
Oh,
Gnar to
especially
back
when
it
you
up.
got help with Gnar. He's going to flash out of there.
Asal was going to come and help as well, but 2 blast cones and away he goes.
So burn the flash for Udyr. Olaf's going to pick up that Scuttle Crab, and Bose is going to have to back off promptly. Doesn't have his chickens up there to take. He's going to try and go and sneak the other Scuttle Crab away from Bose. It's a pretty dangerous move considering how low on health he is. But I think he's going to get it pretty safely. No one looking to go up and get him. And he secures that quite nicely, while the other one is secured by Olaf. Olaf's chickens are about to come back up, so he's going to clear those. Fight going down to the bot lane. Not a true damage, possibly under Ash, but not quite. Didn't get that third proc on. Speaking of third procs, Gnar misses his, so nobody's hitting third procs today. I don't know what it is.
You know, sometimes 3 times the charm because you can't get it. Commanders are
Oh,
running out of
igniting a
mana.
flash from Morgana. Didn't
Commanders
accomplish a
needs
whole lot
to-
with those.
You gotta leave, lady. You're out of mana. Morgana.
I think she realized that halfway through the fight and had to burn her ignite and flash, although I didn't quite, again, accomplish a whole lot there. The Ash was pretty high on her health. And,
Oh, she's gonna
long
land the Q
range
with the
snare.
last bit of her mana though.
I think she's going to have to back soon. She's just been spamming that Q and not worrying about mana. So she's gonna, yep, they're going to back right now and let the...
Ryan gonna thread the needle between 2 minions. Very
The man has played Vel'Koz quite a bit.
interesting. According to Poor Professor, he is at a 27% win rate.
That's true. We've just in from Poor Professor. He's got a 27% win rate.
He's been rolling the dice today, that's for sure.
Yeah, playing Vel'Koz 3 for 3. He's out of mana though. He's gonna have to back here soon. Last hit a couple minions maybe in this wave and then back away. He wants to hit that cannon minion, but man is out of mana.
I love that quadruple minion skewer with Aurelion Soul's Astro. It's really cool.
Definitely flexing the ASOL prowess. Nico is.
He has the ASOL tech. Now Udyr looking to do a bit of a pincer on this, but
Farming with him is not easy. Yep, Olaf and ASOL gonna pick up the kill on Udyr here, I think, unless ASOL takes a lot of true damage from Vel'Koz. Ryan there getting just a few seconds too late as he was trying to help out his bows. First blood picked up by Team Megalodon. Going to give them a little bit of gold advantage there, 300-400 gold. So not too much. That means farm is relatively even across the two teams.
nothing
Yeah,
to be on the edge.
mid is dead even in farm. Top lane, dead even in farm.
Thane
Jungle.
wants this kill, but he's taking a lot
Oh,
of
it's going to
damage.
be really close. A
And
lot
he's
of
gonna
damage. He's going to get the last 2 damage procs. Oh,
but
the big heal from
And here
Logan.
comes Olaf to
And
yeah,
Olaf,
nice
the
gem.
cleanup crew. Call him a vacuum cleaner because he's sweeping up the competition.
I believe
That was
vacuum
pretty
cleaners
bad.
actually suck,
My bad.
not sweep. Though you're thinking of a broom.
Yeah, I'm thinking of suck off the competition, you might say.
Yes. He's very good at that. Anyways, here comes Udyr trying to get some revenge on his team.
Oh
And it's
yeah,
gonna
there goes the
happen.
Gnar.
Tim,
Fuck goes the
Tim, I know you
weasels
can't hear me,
disappear.
but this is the like 3rd time that's happened this match. This tournament. You know, he gets caught out as an arrow. I don't know what to say.
He sure is.
But that's gonna be a clean dragon take for the red team. Got full lane pride. Udyr nowhere in sight. Here comes a smite and a win. And he's gonna take the scuttle now, being careful to shove it back away from Udyr.
Now,
Very
I'm surprised to have seen. I don't think James has taken Flash either of these games.
He has not.
Ghost in this game, Ignite in the previous one.
I
The
think
other
he
thing
took
I'm
Ghost
really
last.
surprised to not see him take is his red trinket. Some may call him the scanner for using the red trinket, sweeping up wards left and right. So he has earned himself the name the scanner for that reason. And we haven't seen that from him today, so I'm a little interested to see that.
Well, he's got a red trinket right now, actually.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, he sure does. That's embarrassing. Maybe we have seen him in the previous game. I just haven't seen him doing a lot of sweeping. But
And
that
he's-
is why they call
he's
him the
got-
scanner.
He's got nice high vision score. You know, his vision score is higher than the support. You know, and you know, Logan, I'm telling you right now, you gotta get those wards up. If you're gonna buy the Moonstone Renewer, you gotta get those wards up.
That's true, Logan. You're the support. You got to get that vision score up, my man.
Wait, is it the Moonstone that gives
It's
you bonus ward things, or is that?
No, that's a mythic item.
Oh yeah. Classic
Is what
caster
Moonstone
not
Renewer is.
actually having game knowledge.
There's the ward item that nobody knows what the name of it is because it's entirely useless. It gives you extra space to hold some control wards along with a couple compensatory stats, like some ability haste and I think a little bit of health. But that's, you know, it's kind of worthless. Not even the pros are building it. I'm really hoping Riot changes that soon because it's nobody built that item. It sucks.
You know,
I don't even know what the name of
I'll
it
be
is.
honest, Grant. I miss Ruby Sightstone.
You take that back. That item sucked. Don't build Sightstone, kids. Bad item. I didn't like spending 1,500 gold for my wards. I thought that was not super useful. I like the way that they have support items set up now where you just
for
earn them
sure.
passively. That's definitely a much better way to do it. You can build more exciting items with the gold that you're earning rather than spending it on 400 gold and some extra health.
Oh,
Nice
Ash gonna
root
get
there
caught
from
out. They're gonna
Morgana.
move in, but nothing's gonna come out of it. Here comes a Rift Herald take from Udyr.
This just in from our former co-caster, Sightstone bad, according to Aspect99 in the Twitch chat. So you've heard it here first. He says it's bad. Olaf going in on the Vel'Koz in the mid lane. Angry Viking man gonna take him down.
And he's gonna come. He's not
Oh,
stopping.
he's
He
going.
wants to
He's
go
going
and
for the
take
Rift
down
Herald.
the Rift Herald. And here it comes.
Malphite here to help him out though. Oh, he's gonna get popped like a popsicle or
Nah,
something
he's
that
gonna
pops.
live. He's gonna live.
Oh, he's gonna live? That's a lot of healing. Jesus. He'll die. Tim's gonna die too, unless he gets help from the Asol. Big stun, big ultimate. There's the Acel prowess we saw in the first game. Bit of an early lead here for the Megalodons, 5-2 on kills. About a 500 gold lead, so not too big. They do also have the Mountain Dragon, so a slight advantage there. Dusk Raiders will have to do a little bit of work to catch back up, especially against Nico's Acel. You don't want him getting ahead early, and he's already 1-0-1 with a even farm lead against Vel'Koz.
Absolutely. Now I'm trying to get a lead on what's gonna happen next, but probably an Udyr bot lane gank, and here it comes.
Yep, here it comes. He's gonna go right onto that Soraka. She's probably gonna die. Double stun, triple stun. Goodbye, Unicorn Lady. You've been bear smacked. Strange flash from Morgana there. Don't think that was entirely necessary. Maybe she predicted the Acel being present there for some reason. Oh, they did have a ward there, a blue control ward there. Maybe she spotted the Acel and predicted the Acel engage with his E and preemptively flashed for it.
I could not tell you, but
Olaf's gone in on top. Olaf versus Malphite. I think Olaf wins this one big time. A lot of true damage coming in from him, and he just runs at him very fast.
I agree.
Doing his best Hulk impression.
Hulk Hogan?
No, the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, who's that?
I don't know how to answer that question. He's
That's
a
okay.
Marvel superhero.
Oh, I'll have to check that out. Anyways, Dragon being taken while Udyr
Yep, they're sneaking it away from the
punches
Megalodons. They had no vision there. They're gonna have to. Yep, they're gonna be spotted out there. They knew the enemy team had vision there, but a control ward was in the Dragon Pit and they couldn't see it while it was going down.
I'm getting where the Dusk Raiders scoreboard is backwards, by the way. Completed. There we go. They were not in LCS order. They were in reverse LCS order. Funny stuff.
Well, rip. Anyway. I'm waiting to see what Bose does with that Rift Herald he picked up earlier. He's still hanging on to it. Hasn't used it yet. I'm thinking what he does, what he should do, is go for the pick onto Acel right now. Unless Olaf is there, which he is. If Acel wasn't, or if Olaf wasn't there, he could have gone and gotten the pick onto Acel, who was pushed up a little bit further than he should have. Could have picked him up there and then dropped the Rift Herald mid and gotten some turret plates for his team, but nevertheless, it's going to go for an alcove play in the bot lane. He's trying to be sneaky. Megalodon's unaware that he's there. He's going to back away. Oh, he's going to push more than the turret. Well, we missed a fight mid lane. Ryan went down in the mid from Olaf. Olaf just trying to absolutely bully Vel'Koz into oblivion while the Rift Herald is dropped bot lane. They're going to pick up a couple of turrets and take out that Rift Herald while, oh my god, Olaf going down very, very low. A missed arrow from the Ashe. Lots of stuff going on all over the place for no reason, in my opinion.
Yes.
Everybody's doing stuff.
I am struggling to keep up, honestly. It's being a very fast battle game. Nico wants to make sure he does not lose again. He is going to double down.
True, and I think that's where we saw the Acel pick. He's definitely an angry man, probably screaming in his room right now, as we've heard from some other people.
Yes.
They know what happens before it happens. Oh, in top lane,
Oh.
a lot of
he's
damage
gonna
on
flash
Sammy
away.
flashed. He's gonna get away safely. They had to burn the flash. It's a good engage there by Mr. Indian Space Cow. Things kind of just calmly happening around the rift. People are quietly trading in their lanes back and forth, picking up their farm. Maybe they're gonna go for that bro lane after all at this point.
Yes, it's definitely a very friendly conflict going on right now.
Root pick up. Oh, Ash is chasing down the Morgana, but she's got the Black Shield on her, so she's not going to be slowed by them. Decent trade there. Olaf's going to try and come in for a failed gank. He gets slowed down by the Ashe and the Soraka at the same time. So close, but no cigar. He's going to try and go for the Olaf's blue buff, but he's got no vision there. Now he does. He knows that Olaf is pissed off. He doesn't want to try and engage that. Soraka coming in from the back. They're going to try and poke him out. Aso coming in to support. A little bit of CC from Ryan. Ashe Arrow coming in. They're gonna that bear is all by himself. He's gonna get chased down by the Angry Viking and take him out. Pick a big shutdown over to the Olaf. A lot of healing coming in from Soraka. A lot of true damage coming in from Vayne. Ashe taking a lot of true damage too, while Asol's cleaning them up in the background.
An interesting fight for a dragon that does not exist, if I might say.
That's true. It's going to come up soon. Can we get a hover over the dragon pit and see what's going to be the next dragon coming up? It's going to be a cloud dragon, so it's a cloud soul this game. Going to be really, really nice for the Gnar and the Olaf to get that extra bonus move speed when you cast your ultimate. So they're definitely going to be a fan of that. I think a little bit more than the Dusk Raiders, only really benefiting the Vayne and the Udyr. So they're definitely going to try and go for that. It's 1-1 on Drakes right now, so either team could get it. Although right now we are at a 2,000 gold advantage for the Megalodons. They've got 11-4 kills at 17.5 minutes. They're trying to contest the Rift Herald right now, trying to spot out foes on the Udyr, clearing his Gromp.
Both junglers in no position to take this dragon.
It's going to come down to bot prio. If one of them wants to try and get a pick bot lane, and then they can pick off the dragon as well with the help of their mid laner possibly. Bath going to clear out the war there. They've got control ward, so no vision in the river there for red side.
All right, first turret looks like it might go to top lane here, but he's going to quickly dispatch those minions. Now both junglers
So Olaf coming down to help, but blue has too much vision there. They're going to be spotted out very easily there. Logan clearing out the ward is good support to do, and dropping one back down in return. I like the ward skin from Soraka. It's a Draven ward. Very cute.
Oh, gonna land that skill shot. Oh,
That Morgana Q is not very cute. Oh, as we're getting some trades in the top
Tim
lane.
got
That
very
turret.
lucky. He hit the
did.
iframe right as the turret shot hit him, and now unfortunately he cannot walk up to get that last final bit of HP. It's at
I think he's going to
69
push right now, though, as Malphite is looking to back. He's just going to give the turret. He knows he can't protect it forever as the next wave is going to crash in. Olaf looking to come and clean up the back. Oh, he's not going to get there quite in time.
Now he ran right past that red ward. Interesting stuff. But the
Yep.
red team turret, or red team first turret, gets taken.
Yep, bumping that gold lead up to 2,500. It's going to be pretty big for them. Vel'Koz's cut out of position. He's just going to go down instantly from Olaf and Aesol. Olaf very generously handing that kill over to Aesol.
Absolutely, he was like, "Look, you need this more than I do." Olaf 7-1, Aesol 5-0. They're both racking bounties up as we speak, and now the dragon
Trying to
should be
buff up
theirs.
the Nico for sure.
You can tell they're mental. They want to play safe. They want to take that lead that they have, and they don't want to let it go this game.
Yep, not taking any risks on their side, but they can safely take this dragon without any risks, and they do. So another cloud dragon for the Megalodons, taking them up to 2. You're gonna need 2 more to get that cloud dragon and go really fast.
Very fast, I might say. Ludicrous.
I am speed, you might
Yes.
say.
I believe that was Woody from Toy Story that said that one.
I
Anyways.
thought it was like that one guy from Bugs Life, but I don't know. I don't know anything about Disney, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, big Malphite ultimate. They're gonna pop the Aesol with
Ace-
the combination of the
Aesol's bounty is gonna get taken. You can hear
the
him
Malphite
screaming
Vel'Koz
even though
combo
he's nowhere
combo.
near
Bo's gonna go really low. Barely escapes with his life as the big dinosaur's throwing a tree at his head or something. He was a house. I think he throws a house.
And he goes all the way up in the Upper Peninsula.
I'll tell you what,
but
Morgana
I
has
can
been
hear it.
landing the Qs like a someone who lands a lot of Qs, because she's doing really good the last 2 games. Really
For
popping
sure.
off, helping out her ADC, pick up some extra damage. Olaf here, I'm not quite entirely sure what he was going for there.
Probably just.
I thought he was going for an
scare.
alcove play, but he easily got spotted out by the enemy minions.
Alcove plays are really cool. I love the alcove.
It's really good for Bard. The introduction of alcoves was an indirect buff to Bard, because he can easily travel through the walls there. And I think we know some people who might be really excited about that, but other people just kind of hate it and think they're useless.
I think it adds a nice touch. You know, it gives something to juke your opponents to play with them.
I think it's a very minor touch. Not a lot of people use it. You see it sometimes in pro play.
Really aggressive here. Let's see what's going on with that. Nothing's
Just some nice poking and healed right back up from the Soraka. Not too much to worry about there, as the rest of the Dusk Raiders are coming in to go in on the spot turret. But you've got Olaf and Aesol there to save your life. Your 2 big beef boys.
Now, if only Nar could get a little bit more gold in his pocket, and he'll be good. But he is ahead of Malphite CS. Red team
He has
pinging
a
the
big
Wings over
lead
top.
on the Malphite in CS. He's 60 farm. Oh, interesting development in this game that I haven't noticed yet. The Malphite is going full AP this game.
He is.
He's trading away from the tank and looking to burst people quickly. I think it's a good idea. He's trying to get rid of that Aesol as quickly as possible. They know it's a scary thing. The thing it won't work against, though, is Olaf. Olaf can just ult out of it and become immune to crowd control.
For sure. It's a bold strategy, Grandpa. Let's see if it pays off. Not much gonna happen for a little bit here. I don't think anyone wants to enter combat. It's very risky. Udir's nowhere to be found. He was fending off the top lane turret from some minions.
Yep. So let's talk
Olaf.
about the builds for a second.
Oh, for sure. Double
we got
Stridebreaker.
Double Stride Breaker on the side of the Megalodons. Definitely good for catching your opponents when they run away, like a fast Bearman, for example. As well as some decent...
hold on.
We're getting a
Here
fight in the
goes
mid lane. Ash gonna go down really fast, I think. Yeah, it's a lot of true damage.
Oh, but
Speaking of
hold on,
items, that's a
Aesol-
Kraken Slayer on
Aesol's
Vayne.
got a message to send. He said, "You don't
Yeah,
do that to my friend."
Morgana, you got caught out there. You're gonna get
Oh,
popped like
but
a...
super fast.
Oh,
Udyr
we got
coming in.
a lot. Everybody's TPing in. Malphite's got to ult out of the fight to get away from that Olaf. He's just gonna catch him anyway. He's very fast. Trying to catch the Vayne too at the same time. The man has Stridebreaker. The man has approach velocity, so he's gonna come at you very, very fast.
Oh, the
Slow you
dash
down
miss. Oh.
and popped you. Yeah. Not too
This
great
is
there. I think they're
Baron.
they're
It's
pinging the
Baron
Baron.
time.
I think they're gonna go for it. You know, it's 5-2 right now.
I can hear right now, Baron,
people
Baron, we gotta do this, guys. They are so ready.
Yeah,
There's no
and
vision
man,
on
they,
it.
they have the damage to do it. They're taking it down pretty easily.
And they don't even care if it takes them 40 seconds and Udyr gets a dragon. It's win turn.
Yeah,
They don't
bunch of true damage from the Ash with the Kraken Slayer, and some good damage from Leandri's Anguish on the Aesol is gonna melt this Baron relatively quickly
Tim
for
wa-
24 minutes.
Tim means business, though. He wants to take down this Udyr. while
Oh,
Baron-
he's looking to contest the dragon.
Red team has
Ash going down again. Ash is having a bit of an off game this time around. Picking Misfortune the last 2 times. He was a little comfortable there. Not so comfortable on the Ash. Just got popped by Ryan. Good pick from him. As this next dragon's going to come up soon, we're going to get a bit of a 4v5 in favor of the Dusk Raiders.
And
This
all
fight.
for-
Ash
all
is
for
not
a
up for another
cloud
18
break.
seconds.
All for a cloud. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I think
Dragons win games, though.
I think the red team needs to fall back and conserve.
Oh,
their
but
Baron
and there's the
because
big
this
AP
happens
Malphite
instead.
ultimate we were talking about. A lot of damage onto Olaf, but he ults out to escape.
But what's
I
this?
don't think they can get. I don't think they can contest this. They shouldn't go in here. It's very dangerous. They're low on health bars. See if they can pick up some kills. No, they're gonna
It's
lose
just
Tim.
not
They're
worth
gonna
it.
lose
They
Nico. I
really
think
should
here.
not have done that.
That was a bold move.
It did not pay off in the end. I don't
No,
think.
it did
I
not at
really
all.
don't know what they're thinking. That they had the Baron buff. They could have done anything else. They could have split push, but they're just.
That
gonna
was
sit
a dragon and 2 kills for nothing gained by the Megalodons. A big Big jump there for the Dusk Raiders. They definitely like that trade. Close that gap a little bit further. A lot of kills coming down to the Udyr, sitting at 4-2 and 1
Asol
right
definitely
now.
wants to take the spot turret with his Baron buff while he still has it, and it's gonna expire probably shortly, looks like. But either way,
Yeah,
here it
they're
comes.
pinging to try and take it. They want to pick that up before they lose the Baron empowered minions. I think they will.
Oh, for sure.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
You're gonna safely back away now. You got Vel'Koz and Vayne down there in the bot lane. They don't spot him out, but don't want to be too overzealous in case Udyr's around.
But they do want to be the very best.
Like no one ever was. Yes, this is true, but I don't think you'd be the very best by inting.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it might just be sandbagging. You know, Nico is known to do a bit of a sandbag play now and then.
Int and make them feel good, so you can kill them more in a longer game.
Exactly.
That's how you really get them. Make them think they have a chance. Although, like we say that, they really do have a chance. This is a pretty even game.
Oh,
It's
for
only
sure.
3,000 gold dip in favor of the Megalodons, but it's
they're
a pretty close
already-
game.
Megalodon's already recalling they're gonna buy up one more time and make some sort of effort to get an objective on the screen.
Rest of the Megalodons coming down mid to help support the Gnar. I think Olaf has spotted out about the controller. They know he's just chilling there in a bush, probably waiting to set up a fight for the rest of his team. Gnar about to go tiny.
Aw, he's so cute. Oh, hits that Morgana right in the face. She's gonna retaliate. Oh, Vel'Koz looking to get a skill shot. He's gonna land it. Olaf and Vel'Koz switching places. Do they even know they exist to each other? Maybe.
I don't think they do. I think Olaf is looking for a pick on the red buff, waiting for someone to come there and check if it was alive. But it's not. He's hopping between. He's going bush to bush. The Olaf is. Doesn't get a pick. He might get picked on the Vel'Koz here. Ghost in Stride Breakers. Might even use the ultimate to get the pick.
Oh, a clean
Ryan
miss
goes
by
down.
a clean miss of the ultimate by Aurelion Soul.
Oh, and just the pop on the Ashe. They've been bullying the Ashe team. Oh my god, lots of heals though. She might survive.
Nah,
I take that back.
but Gnar gonna try and
Gnar
recover.
getting the counter pick onto the Vayne. We like to see that. Very, very close. Lots of shields popping, lots of heals popping.
Come on, Sona.
Gnar gonna
land
go
that
down there.
asteroid. Sona, where's your Q's at, man?
Not enough. Oh, Asol versus Udyr. You like to see this one. It's gonna be nothing. Nothing's gonna happen, I guess. The two strongest members on either team right now, Olaf and Udyr and Asol, I think right now. Be interesting to see them go head to head. Probably the two best players on either team as well. But a 250 gold bounty on the Udyr and a 400 gold bounty on the Asol. A lot of gold sitting on their heads right now if someone can get a kill on them.
Morgana not going for the stopwatch at all, it looks like. Not even used the stopwatch yet. They are saving it for next game, maybe? I don't know.
It's possible. Although I don't think items carry over. I'd have to double check that. We may need to call in John Riot himself for that one. He may have more info on that one. I do know him personally. I called him one time for ruining my life with this video game, but
He did drop kick your dog that one time. Oh, never mind.
he did.
Mordekaiser.
Oh, there.
Mordekaiser gonna
Logan
do
is
nothing, actually. He's gonna live no matter what.
so low on the Soraka. They're sad to not get that kill. But they're trying to contest this next dragon. It's gonna be up here in a second. A lot of
Oh
my
snipe.
over the wall kill onto Vayne. That's a hard thing to do as Asol.
Oh, she's gonna flash. She just wants to leave.
But
But she won't be allowed to.
She's gonna go down too. Big pickup from this big angry Viking man. Gnar hops over the wall.
I would encourage the red team to fall back and just take the dragon while they have it. This is very risky.
I don't know. They might be able to pick up more kills. Kills are cool.
God, James is so greedy. He could easily be turned on. Right
This
now.
is It could be a 3v1 turn right now, and he could be picked off. But I think they're gonna turn back now and go for the dragon. They've pushed them back into the base. So they've cleared the minions here. I think Tim's going to stay and clear the minions while they just pick up the drag for free. And the red buff, that is.
Yeah. You know, I guess that pushing was worth it in the end, but damn, did it look risky on our end.
It did.
Lack of vision from both teams right now.
Yeah, a lot of darkness in the jungle for both sides. A little bit more vision for blue, but not in a whole lot of areas. Vision score definitely looking really good for the Morgana, as well as for the Olaf. Actually,
Yes,
Olaf
the scanner,
with score
the scanner himself.
The scanner. That is why they call him the scanner.
You know what they call me, Grant?
What?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
I wish they knew what they called me too, because I don't know. I think usually it's just Grant.
Well, they used to call you Cripple back in high school.
That's true. They did used to call me that at one point.
But anyways, look at this. Look at the Snar getting bullied, but he's gonna just walk away.
Vel'Koz pushing
Blue
up
team
in
signaling
the
to fall
top
back
lane.
from this Olaf, but he wants to get a stab at it.
He's trying to kill. Oh, big ultimate from Gnar.
Lots of different things going down, and the fights are going to converge on the Vel'Koz and die.
Converge on the Vel'Koz, going for the Malphite next. It's the next target. After that comes the Morgana. She's trying to get away. She's going to get boosted by the Cloud
I
Soul.
really don't think that
area.
AP Malphite's paying off.
I think that is a free Baron.
Yep, free for sure. Olaf signaling that his smite is on cooldown, but Udyr's recalling. I don't think it's...
Udyr's recalling. He doesn't need the smite. They're just melting it like butter, so it's not going to matter.
No contest. Approaching, I believe, a 7k gold lead here. I had to do the math in my head, and I'm not a smart man.
That's what engineering school does to you. It takes away your ability to do basic math.
It's true.
I do 2 + 2 on a calculator.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta make sure you never know when the laws of physics changed in front of you.
Yep.
It'd be funny if this red turret was lost in the bot lane, but it looks like they'll get some free money.
Yeah, they'll get to keep it. They'll pick up some farm here, and with some Baron power minions, they'll probably push closer to that bot turret. Next dragon's going to be coming up in a couple minutes. That's going to be the Cloud Soul from red side. Definitely going to be a highly contested objective when that comes up. There, both teams are going to have to go for it, because we know that Udyr wants it really bad, and so does the Olaf.
All right, we're getting to be in A round time here. There's nothing to do left on the map. You gotta group mid and show your stuff.
You could go for the Aram, or you could go for some split pushing. You know, maybe the Gnar isn't necessary for every fight, and I think that's what he's doing right now. Yeah, he's just clearing
You're
some crugs
giving
and
up a
backing.
lot of territory. Yeah.
Oh, a lot of damage on the Bane, on the Ashe rather. Heals were
He's
not
gonna
enough, but
trade
they
it
picked
on
it
the
back up on
Morgana.
Morgana. The 1-for-1 trade there. With the Ignite burned as well.
Yes. Udyr looking to split push, gonna get pushed back.
Yeah,
by
gonna be
Tim.
some fights going on down there. Gnar's
But
got
here
the
comes
Baron
Olaf,
power,
gonna
he's
pick
gonna back
off
Olaf.
Beth here.
Angry Viking Man coming in to kill everybody.
He is godlike. He's 12-1 right now. He's gonna make it look like that first death never even happened.
Yeah, popping off like a
This
something
could
that
be
pops
it
off.
if they are not careful. Another turret to siege, but he's gonna get flashed.
Oh, the
on.
flashing from
Nico,
Udyr
you're
is trying to kill that.
greedy.
Kill the
You're
Ace
so
Soul,
greedy,
but
he-
pushed back.
He's lucky.
Yeah, I think they're both gonna go down. He's burning down. Really low in health, but he is fast. I am speed
Oh,
as
the
they say, but
axe.
the axe so gets him.
And here comes an inhibitor, but they don't want to go for the inhibitor for some reason. Come on, guys, hit them. Go, go, go.
They got time. They got enemies down. They're gonna clear the minions.
Yeah,
Make sure they get.
I think this is game. The star players are down on the blue side. Oh, but they want to
Oh, Aesol's backing? No. Gnar's here.
He
Ash.
is low on health. You might want to
All
play
by
it
her
safe.
lonesome in the top lane. I think they're gonna back off here just to play it safe. You don't want to blow it at this point. You got 2 inhibitors.
And dragon spawner.
Oh, he's gonna. Ooh. Oh, I don't know about that one.
He's gonna get healed though, and he's gonna go back in. He's like, all right, that's enough health. I got this, and there it goes.
Don't forget, Olaf gets stronger when he's lower on health, and he's gonna get taken down by Malphite, and so is the Gnar.
Oh, they got
Pick up for the Vayne and the Malphite.
Ryan
That
called
was
GG for some reason.
Very greedy.
He's still in it, but I don't know. Here comes a dragon. Could be a free dragon for the Udyr, considering Olaf is on a 40-second respawn time. I really don't know why.
I think that's gonna be a free dragon for blue side.
Unless Asa wants to 1v9 here. Here he comes. He's got Spell Shield. He's got a team backing him up.
They got the vision on it, but they're not gonna be able to do anything with that. They're just gonna have to give it up. They've got no jungler.
I'll be honest, I'm going to be really disappointed if the Megalodons throw this lead, because they secured it and they just decided, hey, let's run 2 people bot lane. You know, it reminds me a lot of the one time in Customs a couple days ago where I did the exact same thing as a kill top lane.
Megalodon's just waiting for Gnar and Olaf to be back up so that they can make possibly a final push into the enemy base.
For sure, the Baron's up in a minute 30, but I don't think they want to know. Bo's gonna cheekily steal.
Nice smite there.
His smite is now on cooldown for a little bit though, so he better be careful. There's nothing on the board. Okay. Poor Scuttle.
No objectives to take right now. The Cloud Soul point for both teams is coming up in 4 minutes.
If they play their cards right, they can push and end.
Or push far enough in that they don't need to let them contest. You know, if you push the enemy in all the way in on all sides, it's gonna be very difficult for them to go up and contest a dragon.
Nico signaling
got a bunch of minions
back.
in
They
base.
want to set up for Baron. They want to fight for that Baron.
Yep, Baron up in 40 seconds. So they're just trying to get ready there.
Bot lane nowhere to be found though. They are in the bot lane, chilling.
Asol and Olaf at full builds, with the exception of, you know, Olaf needing to trade his control word for one more item, but I'm sure he's got a bunch of gold in his pocket, ready to swap that in for something else.
Oh, maybe he just wants to control word. He wants that vision.
But that's why he's got the scanner.
That's true. All right, here comes the Baron Nashor. What's gonna happen? We're definitely gonna see a fight.
Yep, up in 10 seconds, someone's gonna look for a pick
Boris is
first.
speeding up. He hit the nitrous.
Yeah.
He's going in, and here it comes. We've got some
They're
people
gonna have to
hiding
start
in
it
the
now.
bush,
The
but
blue
poor Asol
side
cannot
is
hide in a bush. That's not his thing.
That's true. Blue side's kind of away from the Baron. I think they should start it.
He's pushing up. He's being his greedy self. Look how pushed up he is.
There's gonna be a big fight here. I think this fight's gonna decide the game. They're gonna try and push
Morgana
for the Baron.
Be careful. Alright, here comes the Baron start, and they're gonna get off and try to fight it.
This one's probably the last fight of the game. Soraka's gonna get popped immediately. Olaf though, getting on the enemy support. Bose goes down. Vayne goes down. And Malphite goes down.
Alright. Vel'Koz
3 players left standing for red side, 1 left for blue. Vel'Koz, the lone defender of the blue base.
I really think if Vel'Koz went in and ulted, they would have won that, but he was nowhere near.
Yep. Olaf gonna solo the Baron, I think.
Come on, buddy. You got this. In the meantime,
just gonna go at it.
In the meantime,
Gnar trying to end the game though, I think. No, but he's gonna TP over and help him clear that Baron just a little bit faster.
Oh dear.
Oh wait, is he gonna go down to Baron?
I don't think he is.
I don't think he will either.
But
But
he
he's
takes the
really low.
Alright, never mind. He's gonna get it, no problem.
Yep.
Alright, both inhibs respawning. They have a chance to clutch, but everyone has the Baron buff now.
Took them about 200 years, but they did secure the Baron. They're gonna try and push to end the game now. Everyone's got Baron buff. Everyone's alive. I don't even think they need that cloud soul that's coming up in 50 seconds.
I have
If they
definitely aged
do,
a couple years watching.
I
this
think
game.
that would be the fight for the game. If Red can either pick up the cloud soul here, or contest a big 5v5 fight.
People gathering their buffs, gathering the last gold to finish up their builds. 20 seconds to the dragon.
Red with vision right outside the Baron pit. Blue side couldn't quite clear in time.
Udyr's so fast. He's gonna move all the way
He's
over.
a fast man. He does have the Force of Nature, the Dead Man's Plate, and the Turbo Chem Tank. So he's a very fast man.
Okay, here comes
Oh,
the fight.
big gunfight ultimate. He's gonna try and pop the Ace.
Oh, he's gonna
but it's
back him up.
not enough. So Hideko just gets the tail in the back and do a bunch of magic damage, but Olaf hops into the fight to break it up. Vel'Koz's gonna bring him. Alright, he's gonna bring Vel'Koz with him.
Udyr's recalling his 10 split pushes.
Yeah, he has no choice. He's gonna go in 1v5.
Alright, Soul is secured.
Yeah, he's
and
got to
here-
stop the Gnar.
Yeah.
Soul secured for Red. As Udyr's going in to try and chase down the hamster in a dinosaur costume. Gonna have to
and
back
here
away
comes
though.
the
I think that's gonna be the end of the game. Too long a death timers for the Dusk
Oh,
Raiders.
no,
Is
it's-
they're just gonna wail in the next.
It's
And
all
that's gonna be
over. That
game
is
3.
the game. A splendid display by our folks over at the Megaladon team. All right, we're going to transition over to get a post-game interview underway. So stay tuned, everybody. That was a fun match. We'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-game interview. We have a sunny fellow, aka Nico, and Hurricane Tim, who cannot get some footage, but we have a nice file photo of him sipping on a Freddy's milkshake. Anyways, Nico, welcome to post-game interviews. I just want to say, what was going through your head between ASOL to Yone back to ASOL, and how were those mid lane matchups?
Well, honestly, the gameplay, the plan was going into it. As you said, if we're gonna pick two frontliners, we're gonna pick ASOL almost every time. Also, because of our champ pools, we lacked a AP damage dealer, so that's why ASOL was a great pick in the games that we did pick it. The Yone pivot didn't happen. I don't know what you're referring to. I played ASOL two of two games that we played, yeah, ASOL's a terrible champion, and yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say.
I see he's on your bed.
Oh, that's my cutie. Isn't he neat?
Yeah. All right. Grant, on to Tim.
I know a lot of people were expecting a certain yup croc from you in any of these games, and yet you chose Gnar 3 out of 3 times.
2 out of 2 times.
3 out of 3 times. Can
Only
you
played 2 games.
explain? Can you explain the thought process between not changing your champion any of the times?
Well, you see, it was like Nico said, that we wanted the frontliner, and I know I could really win lane with Gnar, because Gnar's a kind of champion that even if he loses lane, he can always at least go even, because he switches from that range to close range with his ulti and everything. And I think I landed some good ultis and really started some team fights with just his kit in general. I was going to do some Yep Croc that third game. It's just, it was going to be hard to not have a front line because we do know Olaf does fall off, and where Olaf starts to fall off, ASOL kind of starts to pick up in the team fight. So we needed that front line, and I was really confident that I could win my lane top lane with Gnar, just because I did Gnar all 2 games, and he did the Malphite and the Tom Kench that first game, and I didn't really feel threatened as far as for forcing off that switch, and the Renekton I didn't think was a good play as far as for the team. The split pushing was really big on the Gnar, and just overall his kit worked better for our team.
Now, Tim, what was the drive to not get to a game 3? How did you feel? How confident were you that you could close it off in a game 2 and make this a 2-game win to the finals?
So it's really quite simple. Earlier today, I went and shot some darts with some buddies. You know how it is. Chris, we're in the middle of an interview.
Chris, get the fuck out. We love you, but get the fuck out.
Anyways, it was, I won a dart game against some of my buddies, and they bought me a free icy. So to be honest, they really had no chance. It's Tim's day, and I'm insane. So I knew I wanted to come in, get 2, and get out with that icy still sitting in my stomach. And that's
Truly an apex predator of winning with that icy in your system.
The icy allowed our Rob land some hard ash arrows with some ice of himself. Really came out for us in that last game. It's got me acting up how crazy those ash arrows were in some of those fights.
That's awesome to hear.
My Logan hell, who I subbed to on OnlyFans, because he just fills me with health, and I loved it. And ASOL with health.
What was Tim quoted? He's saying, "Logan, I'm gonna hang a picture of you up in my room above my bed so I can jerk it off to you after this when I go to bed."
I said tonight, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm doing tonight is I'm lighting some candles, getting a bottle of wine, pouring it, and I'm just gonna watch those ash arrows land and just jerk it to Rob. That's all I'm gonna think about.
Well, that's surely an interesting victory ritual, but I'm really glad you guys you got that #1 victory royale. But
in the Reichenbach Royale.
In the victory, yes.
2 in, 2 out. That's what we like to do.
So
Yep.
All right, we're gonna close up here. It's getting late. So do you guys have any shout outs you want to give before we end the stream?
I want to shout out to Logan. I want to shout out Quig Jam. You did well. You did okay.
Yeah. Shout out to James for level 2 ganking my lane every single game.
And for having it on Quig. And if you're not following Quig Jam already, do it so you get VIP, so I can take it away from you because I'm a mod. So follow the Quig Jam.
I'd like to report some mod abuse to Quig Jam. I was banned in Twitch chat.
You know what you did. Also,
I don't know what I did.
Nico will buy me Spotify Premium.
Oh no, I'm not buying him Spotify Premium. This is on the record. I'm not buying him Spotify Premium.
He's lying.
I'm not buying him Spotify Premium.
What is this about Spotify Premium?
I'm not buying. I don't know. He just said you're buying me Spotify Premium, and I said you're lying, and he says I don't tell lies.
All right. Well, thanks for coming out, everybody. Have a good night. Have a great rest of your weekend. And tune in next time for the finals, where me and another caster, could be Grant, could be someone else. We don't know. But yeah, have a great one. And don't forget to follow. And yeah, peace.